Greatest intro ever. He wants to take all the credit. It
Oh,
is his
yeah.
channel.
Welcome to HEX and Apex Show. Hold on.
Hey,
Get my screen out.
we're here.
Expand my screen. Give me a moment here. That dang.
You know you're in Big End, right?
I
You have
know.
to
I know.
blow harder.
No,
Blow harder.
You're the
The
Big
dang.
End.
There we go.
The StreamYard thing made my screen extremely small. I can't
Sure,
even
it's StreamYard. Sure.
Yeah. So doing this to me lately. It's terrible.
That fascist StreamYard.
Fascist.
Big
Overwhelming prices, underwhelming results. That's StreamYard, folks. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Woo!
That's why I switched
Hell.
platforms.
Thank you. Welcome to the HEX and Apex Show with our wonderful guest, our old friend of ours, Jason Bascom, Unhinged Entertainment.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Yes. Ooh la la, Bascom.
Bascom. And we got Tommy Boy. Woo!
Tommy boy, the pipes are
Marco,
calling.
sweet Scottish. Hey, Marco, it's been a while. Good to see you. Darren
Marco.
M. Hello.
Pipes
Wow.
are calling.
Hit that like button, share the video, please. Subscribe if you haven't already.
Do it.
Subscribe, check.
Do it
Make
now.
sure you still are.
Do it.
Get
Do
to the
it.
chopper.
Do all the things that YouTube likes to do.
That's right.
Play that algorithm.
Play that outro. What are you
The
doing?
outro.
Why am I big? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Where do you get the pencil of scorn? Is that the eraser?
Pen.
It is jolly somehow.
It's a micron, sir.
The micron of scorn. There you go.
I have no scorn. I'm nothing but love in my heart for everyone.
Awesome.
Well, this show has been like over 2 months in the working, but
You guys have been working on this show for 2 months now?
absolutely.
That's a
You
lot
will
of
be-
work. I would have just done it for like 12
Dude,
minutes. at
isn't it-
that.
2 or 3 years? I can't remember. How long have we been on?
You guys have been
know.
live for 2 years? I
think
thought it
so.
was like a day StreamYard cuts it.
This is like episode 60 something, isn't it?
Yeah, a special
Wow.
60 something.
Yeah, it is. I have to count. See,
So it's
what-
not
It's
just the age of
69.
the channel, that's the age of the show.
69. Okay, 69 episodes.
Guys, we got 4
Yeah.
days to back Frog G. Service key.
It's done. Closing it out. No more frogs ever.
Oh, wow.
What?
We must get it. We must get it.
Yeah, you got to back
So
it
4
down.
days to Tuesday, right?
Hello, Splash Page Comics.
What's up, Splash Page?
Tuesday.
Hey.
Yeah,
Welcome.
it's the closeout is going to be on Tuesday. I'm going to try to do. I don't know if Topicals is supposed to be on Luke's channel, but I'm going to see if I can host it and do a closeout stream. So
Definitely.
we'll see. He may want to do it. We'll see. We'll see. I'll talk.
That's a wonderful beanie you're wearing today.
Oh yeah,
Jason.
you like Razor to Wrist Records?
Did you ever
Oh,
take my
let's do that.
advice and add beanies
Oh.
to the Frog
yeah,
G?
man. That's cool.
You like Razor to Wrist Records? Check them out. Dog Fashion Disco,
Razor.
Polka Dot Cadaver, and Creepo. No beanies, Rex. No beanies.
No beanies.
No,
You knew
bring your
where I
beanies.
was
You're
going
supposed
with
to
that.
beanies. We have the Frog G beanie on the first campaign. If
I
you
got
want
one.
You got one?
I
know.
need to
I
get
did.
one.
You
Oh
can
my
hit me
God.
up, DM me. I'll you give me money and I'll send you one.
I'll give you money. That'd be
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
what it takes. Is now with those beanies, we were a little bummed. The beanies I bought did say like one size fits all, and they were still a little snug on some people. So if you have a big dome, it's not
I
going to
do.
fit the best. Yeah, so you may not want one then.
Oh no.
Yeah, if your head is a little enlarged, engorged,
It is
it
a little,
might-
little big.
It's
Yes.
a little. You're like the leader up there, huh?
No,
Yeah.
not that big. I got
I got a
okay.
peanut shaped head.
Ugh.
Peanut.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Small
you got a
peanut
good
head.
dome.
Hex
Yeah.
has a nice.
You know, I had
It's got
a
a nice-
all caps comics beanie, and it was too big for my head, and I looked like
Really?
a mushroom on my head.
Yeah,
Should've
I
got
got.
the hoodie.
Well, see,
I was
kinda
expecting
like,
a Scully or something.
Like
Yeah,
Scully.
I think I'd gotten
That's-
one of
that would
those
work better
too.
for me.
I don't know if it was an all caps one or not, but and they're fine. They're actually comfortable, but I think it was a little too large for me too. I think
I am here to dispel any rumor that I am not an artist. I've been up all night drawing. I've working on a piece right now, and
Sounds like an artist.
I'm halfway there for everybody's sketch cards.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I had to
Yeah,
do 73 of them, and I'm halfway there.
It's a lot
Wow.
of- it's a lot of
I was
sketches.
up all night drawing a bath.
Ah!
Wow. You can't scrub ugly off. I'm just saying.
I know.
Hex.
They
He
call me Joe
secretly
Camel.
wants to be Porky Pig. We all know this.
Who's Porky
Yep,
Pig?
yep.
Yeah,
Hex
but I'm
loves
losing weight
Porky
though.
Pig cartoons.
Oh, nice. Is it in a good way or?
What?
You said you're
I
losing
guess.
weight. Is in a good
Oh,
way?
yeah.
Or are you like slowly withering into nothingness?
He's
Oh no,
lame.
in a good way.
Okay, well, congratulations then. I don't want to be like, oh no, I'm actually ill, and that's why I'm like, oh, congratulations. You know?
I don't know. Maybe I am because of this cough I have. I don't
Yep,
know.
the cough
Uh-oh.
is eating.
Every
away
time
at
I get
fat
coughs
cells.
like this, I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, the lung cancer.
No, I
Oh,
don't think you have.
You want that? Yeah.
Will your comic collection to me. Will your comic collection to me. Will your comic collection to me.
I'm on my deathbed.
The voice of
Yeah.
suggestion.
I want.
Let's see,
I want
I'm
all
waiting.
those.
I'm forgetting something. Oh yes, I've got to send all my comics. All my comics.
Rex gets all the Valiant comics that Hex has.
Wow.
All
Really?
the Valiants. Yeah,
That's
all
what
the
I meant.
'90s Valiant comic books.
Those are the best
Not
ones.
many.
And those are the ones in the quarter bins that you can find everywhere.
Exactly. You get my
Yeah.
dog.
I don't know if they're the best ones.
Some of them aren't value, like some of the Magnus and Solar and stuff.
The thing is, like, everyone gives them crap. Like, you had
Yeah.
Barry Windsor Smith on some of those. Like, you
Yes.
had some great talent on them.
Archie
And the
Norman
stories,
stuff.
it's not like
Yeah.
the stories were terrible. It's just they were massively produced.
They were.
So that's the
The
thing. It was
colors
just
aren't that
massive
great.
overprinting.
Yeah.
That's why that's the biggest issue with them.
And I would say if
Yeah.
you're looking for a high grade to slab one to increase the value of it, if you don't get a 9.8, you're probably not going to get the high, or a 10. You're probably not going to get the highest, because I have a friend that bought into those like $3,000 worth or more. I don't know. He had long boxes of that stuff. The pre-Unity stuff, the early stuff. And he's probably got a 9.8 of everything. Hey, Derek Clay.
Derek?
In the
Yeah, well,
house.
yeah, I like Derek Clay. Well, the thing is with that
Hey, what's up?
Rex is you got to send them in to slab them, and that costs like anywhere between 20 to 40 if you're going to get them pressed. And so then, is it worth slabbing a $2 comic for $40 and you can upsell it for 60? I don't think so. And the
No.
risk, like you said, you have to get a 9.8. If you don't
Yeah,
get a 9.8, you're screwed. So yeah, it's not really worth it at that point. You're better off.
Those haven't acquired that much value, but
No.
Not
there
really.
were some greats, like on Shadow Man #6 had Steve Ditko cover. He might even did the artwork inside. So
So I mean, and that's what I was saying. Like, there's some great Malibu and Valiant comics out there. Like even Image, like they're massively overproduced those too. And there's some good stuff out there. Image didn't have the best stories, but Valiant had some good stuff. And
well,
people kinda
where
sleep on them.
I saw a documentary on that, and I know Bob Layton wanted to go, or rather Jim Shooter wanted to go right into the hero universe first, but they said no, let's go with Super Mario and the wrestling and all the licensing, and they lost massively on that. The very first comics they came out with were those licensing stuff that they had to pay a lot of money for. And the New Kid on the Block, I never even saw any of that stuff, or if I did, I ignored it. It didn't go over good, and that really hurt them when it come to hiring top-notch artistic talent. Although, like you said, there was probably Walt Simonson, maybe at least, and
Bob Hall.
Barry Windsor Smith, and there were some talent there, but they had to compete with Image, and they just kind of got buried by Image.
Well,
everybody did.
The creators and artists are going to go where the money is. So how much is Valiant going to fork over for a page rate?
Yeah, I mean, we saw that in the mid 70s with Atlas Comics that only lasted like at the top 4 issues, but everybody, Pat Broderick, Neil Adams, even Stan Lee's brother Larry Lieberman worked for them. Steve Ditko. They had a lot of talent just because they were paying a higher page rate. than anybody else in town, and everybody jumped on board while it was
Yeah,
there.
but if nobody's buying the books, if you get a high page rate, no one's buying the book still, you're gonna go bank.
Oh yeah, they went bankrupt real
They
quick.
get bankrupt. Yeah.
Dead.
So
Mhm.
that's why it's kind of a safe bet to just go to Marvel and Image, because at least they're not gonna. Well, Marvel did go bankrupt, but like if they just have the sellability, like Spider-Man will always sell.
Yeah.
So,
It's true.
Rich
X-Men,
Buckler was in there
yeah.
too. There was a lot of good talent there. You know,
Yeah,
all
man.
the talent that had been in DC and Marvel jumped ship, and just shows you where the loyalty was. Let's make some money.
there's no
Yeah, right.
loyalty anymore.
Higher
I
page
think
rate.
they were
Here you
getting
go.
paid like $125 page rate, something like that.
That's big back in the 70s.
Back in the 70s, yeah, that was the
Yeah.
highest rate.
Well, that's
It is.
crazy back in the 70s.
Yeah.
That's like what, about 350 maybe now for a
About right.
page,
Yeah.
which actually not. It's
It's
probably
pretty good.
about right now.
You want to get a lot of use out of it. You know?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like back before Marvel Inc. even had a possible coloring gig at Marvel, but they were going to offer him like $80 a page or something stupid low, and he's like, I just can't do that. Like you'd have to color like 8 books a month, you know, just to really make ends meet. And he's like, I can't live off of that. Like, there's no way. And not only that, like it's not like you could work full time on the comp. You can't. It's so there was no way he would have been able to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I'd love to see his work on Marvel.
Yeah,
But kinda
well,
cool.
you know, I've heard that
it would be cut and grab.
I've heard
Oh,
that
yeah.
the colorist was maybe a cover colorist is the highest paid person on a
Well,
project.
cover anything is going to be the highest paid.
Like
Cover
maybe,
penciler is going to
like
be
$1,000 to color a cover.
Well, and that's why you have like 18 different variant covers for every issue that comes out for everything, because that's what these people want to do, just that one thing. Because first off, that's the easiest thing. You won't draw one splash page and you're done. Like, panel work is tough, and to make the story go and flow and doing all that stuff, that's not the easiest thing. So if you're just going to do a cover, that's the whole, and you're going to get paid the most for it. If you can do 3 covers a month and live very comfortably, why not? I like telling stories, and it is fun doing interiors, but if you could sit back and you're like in your 60s or 70s and you can just do covers, like, fine. It's like retirement almost.
You're billing toward your retirement money for like $1,000 a cover. Why not?
How do you approach, like on Frog G or some of your other Hinge projects? How do you approach a cover? Does it just, you're doing your thing and you're going, oh, that would make a good cover, or because like you said, the acumen of an interior page work is a lot different than a cover.
Well, the way I approach it is, first I sit at my table and then I start caressing the paper. That's how I approach it.
Take your aspartame.
Smooth like all sweet like. No, I don't know, man. I just I want the cover to represent the interior, obviously the story, in some way, shape, or form. But also, like, sometimes I'll just draw a cool image and it'll be like, this actually works.
Okay.
It just works as a cover. It's really dope. It's cool. And it worked that way with Frog 2, actually. Frog 1. We had drawn, we had done some, if you signed up on the mailing list, you'd get an email of wallpapers, every month almost for the time that the pre-launch was up. And we had done, I drew one of them, and I'd done the cover already. And so that was finished. And then I drew another one for a wallpaper, and Ink was like, that's dope, dude. He's like, that's the cover. So we flipped it. We switched it, even though I had already done the cover. So sometimes it just happens, you just make a cool cover. So yeah. But I prefer the cover to represent in some way, shape, or form what's on the interior. I mean, sometimes there's a cool image, and like there's just the the team standing there in a cool pose. Fine, if it looks dope, whatever. Like so like if Spawn #1, it's just Spawn on the cover. Like that's what the book's about.
I've heard a lot of people say that. A lot of the readers, a lot of the backers, a lot of the creators, they want the cover to have something to do with the guts of the book.
Right. Well, and it kind of should. That way, it gives you an idea of what the story might be like if you've never heard of it. If you never heard of Frog, and you see even just issue 2, you see this crazy looking frog creature, anthropomorphic frog holding tools with a weird tree thing, obviously it looks fantasy related. You're like, okay, this is going to be a fantasy story. What's exactly the story you don't know, but there's going to be some weird creatures in it or something in that regard. And you're not wrong.
3-4 years ago, Jason, the sort of general consensus was, so that you don't spend a lot of time on a project people don't want, put up a cover image, put up maybe 3 or 4 interior pages on a campaign and launch it. I think that's kind of changed now.
Not really. I mean, if you think about most
Not
campaigns,
really?
if you look at most crowdfunding campaigns, it's essentially what you see. You see the cover and you see 3 or 4 of the interior pages on the campaign page. So it's a good, first off, you shouldn't just launch it, I don't think. You should put up an image or something like that and see if people actually like it. If you put up an image, if Hex draws like some, stick figure thing and then he puts it up and it gets 0 interaction, obviously he knows not to do a book about stick figures. He's like, okay, well, this is getting no traction at all. But if he puts up Nephilim Squadron and everyone's like, I need this book, like I have a copy of it. It obviously then do it. There's interest, there's something there, there's ground for it, create hype. And
well, your mailing list is kind of a good indicator too, right?
Mailing lists are good. They're tough. It's a good indicator at the same time. Not like people are like, oh, they'll sign up just because something. But sometimes just be nice. Like, oh yeah, sure, I'll sign up. And
did you see an increase of interest, like on the mailing list or anything from Frog G2 from Frog G1?
Most things I've found are on the downslope with everyone. Even mailing list signups.
Well, now you were shadow banned last time. That really hurt.
It hurt. It hurt the first campaign a little bit.
Really?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Frog got shadow
I remember
banned.
that.
Oh no, I had no idea.
We were one of the first few. I know that. What book was that?
Doc Blaylock was.
No, not Doc's book. It was it wasn't Black Phantom. It was I can't remember the name of it. It was Von Klaus's book.
Oh, was it the Terror book?
Yeah, Black Terror.
Oh,
yeah, that got shadow banned because he had that grenade thing or whatever. But after that, Frog got shadow banned, and we don't know why. We don't know why it got shadow banned. And we even I was watching Shane, and I had super chatted. Frog just got shadow banned, and he was like, "What?" And so he invited me on. We talked about it live and stuff. So Shane helped us out. Very grateful for him for it.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice of Shane to do. So we don't know why. Even like he was going over the campaign, and Plagal had done a cover where she the main protagonist of that issue was holding a severed head, and there's all these heads behind her. He's like, maybe that's what caused it, was that image, and so we tried to, block it, so to speak, and it still didn't. We were still shadow banned the entire time of the rest of the campaign. So it was nice of him to try to help us out and give us pointers, but it didn't, like, we still were shadow banned. And I just think also that Indiegogo was going through a big thing, like staff changing, and like I just think they were understaffed. They weren't maintaining the site all that well, I don't think. So I think it was kind of a glitch in the system, and they didn't know how to fix it. So people were just like, because it wasn't just comics that were getting shadow banned. From what I heard, it was like tech companies and everything's getting things were just getting shadow banned. So I think that might have, I could be wrong. I don't know. I didn't work at the company, but it's just a theory. But yeah, it affected that a little bit. It didn't affect like signups or anything, because we do this. We promote on social media, Instagram, X, Facebook. We try to get it everywhere we go. It's just now a lot of things are just kind of like money's tight for everybody.
Yeah, it is.
And not only that, people are going outside again. COVID's been over for a while, so people are going outside. They're
5 years.
Yeah. So they're interacting with people. So that's why people aren't online as much anymore. So therefore your signups are even kind of hurting, because people aren't even seeing all the stuff.
Obviously, I've not seen daylight.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I just came in from outside.
Yeah, you always disagree.
Yeah. Now you and Luke are known for your eclectic knowledge of music. Does music influence your artwork?
Yeah, I think music influences everybody's artwork. What do
Yeah.
you think, Hex? Do you think music influences your artwork?
A little bit.
See, dynamite answer. No, no, just
There's a like a bar scene in Nephilim Squadron,
Yeah.
and the music that plays in my head is
From Star Wars. Mhm.
Oh
it's a
yeah.
different Star Wars theme. Quite the cantina.
but generally, I don't like to draw with any music.
You don't draw
Usually,
any music?
There draws some music. He said
I don't
influences his-
either.
I usually
No.
listen to like sounds like
Really?
like
What about you?
those
What about you, Apex? Do you draw with music?
444
I-
megahertz tones.
No, I should, but
Weird.
it's like, I kind of like to get my focus going when I draw, without anything
I
outside.
don't know.
I draw better when silence. I can draw with a little music, but I don't do it that much.
I drew all night and I watched The Expanse all night
Oh,
long.
yeah.
I watched the whole first season and almost the first disc of the second season. So I was
Yeah, see, I
binge
can't.
Oh, yeah. It
no,
gets
see,
better as it goes along.
I can't do that. I can't draw and have, even if it's YouTube and it's just icons with people talking, I'm gonna look over. It's just I don't know what it is. There's something about
Yeah.
if it's
Well, now,
words
if it gets
going on, like,
interesting, or they just go to music and you're like wondering what's going on the screen, I'll
it
stop.
doesn't matter
I'll look.
either way. It doesn't matter if like that happens, like there's a change up or something. But even if
Yeah.
like it's like they're like they're interesting. So I'm like, oh, what? It's just I don't know what it is about my brain that's like I know like if I'm listening to a podcast on my phone, it's not like I'm gonna unlock my phone and watch them. I'm fine there. I could just listen to it. But I've always in the past anyway, growing up, I started drawing in the 90s because I wasn't drawing when I was like, I was drawing when I was 5, but it wasn't any good. But as far as like
That's
actually
'cause you had
like
your thumb in your mouth
yeah, pretty much, or at my butt.
as you drew.
But no, as far as like just drawing to draw like on purpose, like, oh, I'm gonna sit down and make a face, and so I grew up in the 90s. We didn't have a TV in my room. Like it was just music. So I grew up on just listening to music and drawing, and that's the way.
What was your first comic book? I'm interested.
4 Thor 11.
For Thor.
Never heard of that.
The Mighty Thor number 411 with Juggernaut. You never heard of that?
Oh,
okay. So
yeah.
Ron
Yeah,
Friends,
kinda fast. I was like,
I thought you
was
said
the
4th or
artist on
11.
yeah,
Okay,
what?
he-
What?
I know you guys
Yeah,
are old. Pump up the hearing aids, all right? So it's
Yeah.
don't worry.
Gord Fairlane had a comic book. Right?
Lord
Lord
Fairlane. Hey,
Fairlane.
I got Lord Fairlane right over here. Great movie. Yeah,
So
but,
Ron
Yeah, it is.
Friends, right?
Ron
Ron
Friends. I
Friends?
even actually recently got it signed at
Awesome.
Heroes Con. Yeah.
Is
so,
that the original
yeah,
you got
what's
signed,
up?
or did you get a
No.
better copy and get it signed?
No, I lost the original a long time ago. I
Okay.
just devoured it. It fell
Well, I
apart.
know we talked about this before because your brother, like one brother got X-Men, you got Thor.
Yeah, my one brother got the first I think the first Jim Lee X-Men issue. It was either that or the first Silvestri. It was one of the two.
Damn.
And then my other brother had gotten a Spider-Man comic, and I got because we were at a grocery store and when we were little kids, and then every like so much money you would spend, they would give you a free
Can't
comic.
do that anymore.
No, well, they could do that. They just don't.
They could,
But
yeah.
yeah, every so much money they give you. I mean, I Thor was what I got. So and it was definitely a really good issue.
So why are we all
first
losers in
appearance of the
doing
New
comics?
Warriors.
Because comics are niche, I find out, and nobody wants them, or do they?
Well,
I mean, you go to conventions, you see some enthusiastic fans, don't you, Jason?
I mean, comics have always been niche. It's like I mean, nerdy and underground. Like, yeah, comic movies are popular. Comic merch is popular. Comics aren't popular because it's like first off, nobody wants to read stilled images. Like,
But
they
they're
just don't.
greatest thing on the planet.
I don't know
I
about
know.
that.
Well, it's pretty comfortable. And I
There's a
can't
lot of
sit
great
there
things
while
out
I'm
there.
being a nerd.
I know what
just
you're
can't
saying. I know
see
what you're saying, though, Rex. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But, no, yeah, it's just always been that way. Like it honestly, I prefer it to go even more underground than what I prefer the movies to go.
I don't know
away.
why you guys like it,
Right.
but it made me a reader, and it expanded my consciousness into
Yes.
parallel worlds and all kinds of different things that I would have never had concepts of.
Well, you
and
can't
probably
say
would have
never because you
learned.
don't know what you would have gotten into if you never got into comics. Maybe you would have gotten into like sci-fi books and novels, and maybe you would have
Right.
like just gotten
Yeah,
into.
I was into that. I was into all that.
Right.
Yeah,
You
I
were,
think
but
it's
even
books
if you
and
didn't get into
comics.
comics, is what I'm saying. If you never got into comics, who knows? Maybe you'd start reading like philosophy books, or
Yeah.
or even like a scientific, factual scientific books and stuff
So
like that.
he's
Become an
saying that we were
astronomer.
side railed.
You might have. No, I mean we're creatives. I mean
Yeah.
we're storytellers.
Yeah,
That's what a lot of us do.
that's been my main thing. I'm like a dragon on his dragon horde. I want to feed the beast. I want to feed the creativity every day
Sounds
and
sexual,
use
Rex.
that creativity God gave me.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the other thing. Like being creatives, it's just naturally instilled within us for some strange reason. We don't know why. So you probably would have pursued it even if you never got into comics. You might have pursued like just drawing poster art or writing novels or magazine articles or something. You would have pursued a creative outlet just because that drive is within you. And we don't know why we do what we do. No one
Yeah,
knows.
I mean, you've heard chloric, sanguine, different personality types or whatever. I'm definitely sanguine. I'm definitely, creative, non-logical to a certain degree. I that's just the way it is, and so I kind of lean into that.
Right. Well, and I mean, some people don't. Some people shy away from what their inclination should be. And the thing is also like it's not like it's very difficult to make a living being a creative. So a lot of people do shy away from it. Like we live in an age where you have to get medical insurance. You have to make sure you have a financial stability so that way you can provide for your family and pay your bills. Taking those risks and leaps and bounds is not an easy thing to do. Not everyone can even afford to do it. Like, I'm a good example. I'm medically needy. Like I need medical insurance without a doubt. I can't take the risk of just quitting my job and trying to draw comics all day. And hopefully I make like $500 million every campaign. I would love to do that. If I were a healthy person, I would. Like without a doubt, I'd say screw all this. Now I'm in a fortunate situation also where I do provide and help with the family life, but because of my medical needs,
when would you quit your job?
What's that?
If you had what would be the magic number? $500,000 campaign? What?
Well, that's the thing. That's the problem. Even if you get a $500,000 campaign, there's no guarantee you're going to repeat it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, what's going on? So yeah, and that's like a lot like the pros that do the crowdfunding, they're able to make what they make. First off, they're good. Like they are talented without a doubt. And not only that, they have that reputation, they have the resume, they have the name recognition to where they can put up a campaign and more than likely sustain a living off of it. Now, it's still risky, don't get me wrong, but they have more confidence in that they can do it, and like I've only been doing independent comics for 5 years. It's not like I worked in the mainstream for 5 years. If I worked in the mainstream for 5 years, I probably would have more name recognition. And then, obviously I'd probably just be working in the anyway. That would be my job. But yeah, it's just tough all around for people just now breaking in and doing it this way.
Absolutely. I agree. Yeah.
Beyond what we've seen before, I mean, with Frog G on one scale to 1 to 10, how much do you think on the first one, the story was advanced? 1 to 10.
What do you mean
The
advanced?
full story you want to tell with Frog G. How far down the line did you kick the ball?
I'm not. You mean how much of it did we have developed before we launched?
Yeah, I mean, how much was developed and actually on a scale of 1 to 10? You think
before we launched it? Well, it was.
Well, I mean, how much of the story did you tell in book 1?
A third of it.
A third of it. Okay.
Because it's 3 issues.
Okay. Because it's, well, I mean,
I just didn't understand the question fully.
So number 2 is going to be the second third. That's what you're saying.
Okay. So with Frog, we wanted to tell how he became Frog.
The origin.
Then also, which is right, the origin, which is issue 1. and then his journey along the way, which is part of issue 1, and then also issue 2, and then the final climax of how he can maybe become a human again, and that's issue 3, the boss battle. So after that, there are more stories. We have more concepts in mind and more things developed. But Frog 2 continues from Frog 1, where Frog 1 left off, and the journey continues where he traverses through the underworld, where he must fight the Cerberus, get the key, and get through the door. Will he become a feast for the Denzians of the underworld? Back it and find out. So you gotta try and see what happens with him. So like I said, it picks off where Frog 1 left off right away. And if you missed off on Frog 1, 2, it is available on this campaign.
Yeah.
But even if you didn't get
I love the first one.
Oh, thanks, man. And I do recommend everyone pick it up, but you don't really necessarily need to. Like, you could probably get this one. You just wouldn't find out how he became Frog G. You know what I mean? Because he was a human that got turned into a frog, which, it's not. You could actually go back to the first campaign and find out because it's on the campaign. But anyway, that's beside the point. Don't do that. Back to book. No, but
would you say there's been major shift in the coloring from issue 1 to 2?
The only shift is that I think this is our best work.
There's
no real
up.
shift.
Great.
Like, the quality is still top notch. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he keeps getting better and better.
It does.
Well,
Amazing.
everybody. I mean,
So good.
I don't know. I see a lot of his work. Well, no. The only reason why I'm saying that it's because I see his work all the time. It's so every work I see of his is just awesome. So to me, it's always better. You know what I mean? And he's also been practicing and taking classes to learn other mediums and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
that's what I'm saying, man. He just he continues to grow and learn, and not a lot of artists do that. They're like, well, self-taught, I can do it, and yet he takes classes to level up as well.
Well, he wants to improve his repertoire, and as people should. And like, even with this one, he's doing oil painting, acrylic painting.
Hey, Carrie.
Carrie, what's going on? Good to see you.
So he's really doing mixed media. Did he do that on the first one?
Yeah, he did. We have original pages from the first one where he did, digital acrylic paints, watercolors, stuff like that. With this one, he's tossing in oil paint, but he's doing more of it. Like, he's also doing more. He's doing more acrylic painting and stuff like that. More pages of traditional artwork on this one. The thing is, it's harder to. It's more time consuming. So that's why not every page is hand colored. Is because it's just more time consuming to do so. And we're not under a deadline, but in a way we are, because we got to get the book out by February. But we're not really under a deadline, like, whereas monthly. So we can do other things, like, do a full-on paint and page and stuff like that, but it just takes so much longer that you want to still get to the other pages. Like,
I know I'm always thinking of like new storylines or stuff. Are you rolling some of that stuff into this, or is this such a unique property that you can't really do that?
What do you mean by rolling new? Well, this is the story's plotted out. Like, we already know what's going to happen. So I mean, like, we to introduce a new character completely would probably throw a monkey wrench in the thing. Like, right there, we were like, oh, we're gonna have a monkey in it now. It's like, well, wait a minute, we didn't plot for that. Where are we gonna put in a monkey? Now, we could put in something in the background, and maybe people are like, oh, that's what happened with Samurai Priest. He was in the background, and I liked him, so I made him part of the book. But that was a different. The way we work with this is almost Marvel method, where we'll have page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth. But we'll maybe have panel 1, Frog leaps. Panel 2, Frog yells, "Oh no!" Like, we don't. But he's not really maybe yelling, "Oh no." We might change that, but at least so I get the facial expression. So it's kind of, it's a brief rundown of what's happening per page. So, but it's still scripted. Like, we still know what's happening. Pardon me.
Oh, you got an extra bonus 8-pager by Adam.
Well, that's with this. We increased the page count also and reduced the price. So it's the last one was 48 pages, and the supplemental you had to get buy as an add-on. With this one, we put the supplemental in the book, so it's 56 pages total. And Hockey did the supplemental. It's a story of how the voodoo priestess came to be. So
Nice.
yeah, so and Hockey drew that, Ink wrote it. It's really dope. Hockey did a great job.
That's
So yeah,
cool.
but you don't need to buy an extra product, and that's why we were getting at with the finances. Like the economy sucks, people are tough on money, so we lowered the price, but we also made it so you don't have to worry about buying extra things if you don't want to, and you still get the whole story. So yeah,
That's freaking great.
yeah, that's that's the 2-page painted acrylic page.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so like he'll print up my line art, and because I upload it to a cloud server, and he'll print it up. And then he'll do the painting over top of it and stuff like that, and he'll scan it and then put my line art back over top of it. So yeah,
Oh wow, that's cool.
yeah. So we it's a true collaboration, and Ink puts in. I still say Ink is the shining star of the book, but I'm not trying to sell myself short. Like I love what I've been doing with this. It's some of my best work,
Yes,
as far as comics go.
it's great.
I say that
hell yeah.
because I do other things. But,
Well, I've heard other creators get their pages back. They know what their art look like, and you have a good colorist. It's like wow, you've enhanced.
well, and that's what a colorist is supposed to do. A colorist is
Yeah.
supposed to enhance what you've done, what the line artist did, and make it pop. So yeah, I love that panel. And the he did this one. This is another traditionally painted page that he did. If you scroll down a little more, you can see the process there. He is putting in the gray tones.
Oh, that's cool.
He's gray mapping it and stuff like that. And then that's the So and then that's the painted, the colored.
That kind of gives it volume before he even starts with the color.
Yeah. It helps put in the grays and everything like that, and the shadows.
I mean, look at the eyes. He probably did a little digital on the eyes.
I mean, he's
they got depth and they've got moistness. You can almost
moist.
My
he is
favorite word.
It's a good word.
Moist.
No, and yeah, he is tossing a little digital parts to the traditional pages as well to embellish.
I think it's great that he can do it all like that. I think it just enhances it.
Yeah.
Well, and Ink can also draw too. That's the thing. Ink is a very good illustrator, and
now is it kind of like Goblin Girl too? Because like it's taken Billy longer to color. Does it take Ink longer to color than it does for you to draw the pages?
I think most colors take longer to color than.
Yeah.
I
think so too.
I think depending on how it's colored is also determined, because there's plenty of colors that could pop out 2 pages a day, no problem. A line artist might only be able to do 1 page a day. It all depends. And Goblin Girl, it's a totally different thing. Billy colors differently than Ink. I mean, yeah, they're similar in style in a way.
So how the whole thing get plotted? I mean, you said 3 issues. It's already plotted. Did you and Ink kind of get together and do it, or did you do it?
Well, we just had to break it. We're like, okay, book 1, he's gonna turn into the frog. He's got to get to the next level, and then book 2 is the next level, and then book 3 he fights the boss.
That was really loose.
That was it.
Really loose.
Really, okay. Yeah. We don't work tight. I think that's what. If you look at the final product, we don't work tight. The end product is tight. It's because of that. We have that freedom, that looseness, and also people like it.
And who's doing your lettering besides this sound effects? Often that's who?
Ink.
Okay.
Oh, Ink is doing letter. I started to letter it, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't like it," so he just re-lettered and there's no point in having both of us letter it. So
right, yeah.
If he's just going to change it, and why not? It's one less thing I have to do.
Hey, Dave.
What's up, Dave? Good to see you, man.
Hey, Dave Brink.
Yeah.
Welcome.
But yeah, it's just easier and that's what I was going to get at is, like I said, Ink can also draw. I can draw. I'm adequate at coloring. Obviously it's not my profession, but I could do that. I could letter, I could write. It helps to be a one-man army, because that way, first off, you don't have to rely on anybody else. You don't have to pay anybody else, but also you can do what you want to do. And if you have 2 people that can do as much as they can do, even it works out great. That because you could just be like, oh, like I can letter, Ink can letter too. He likes his better. Fine. If he was like, I don't like my lettering, Jason, I like yours, I would have lettered it. Like if I was like, Ink, I don't like the way that's colored, I'm going to color it differently if I could color better.
But you already have the script, right? Or do you do you get the artwork in? I guess you got to have a script for Ink, but you know,
No.
the way I do it is I'll get the artwork in, pretty much try and tell the story visually, and then I'll write the dialogue to the
That's
story.
what we do.
Okay. Yeah, I think
we
that's
like I said, we have we have to know what Frog is saying or whoever's
Mhm.
saying what in
Sure.
a brief way to know the expression.
Yeah, you could
But we
do
don't
that
need to
in
know the exact
thumbnails or-
dialogue. We just need to know, oh,
Yeah.
Frog is kind of surprised here. Maybe he's saying the word what, or maybe
Mhm.
maybe the anglerfish guy is saying, "Are ye matey? How you be doing?" And I gotta like maybe have him smiling. You know, we need to know those things. But when we go back to write it, we're like, how about we do this? How about we do that? Like we will bounce back and forth on panels. And
Question of the day: does Frog G? He's a man who's been turned into this frog. Does he have the urges of a frog? Like, there's a fly, I want to eat it.
sure. I mean, if we want him to,
Yeah.
we're very sporadic.
Or would he like crash a bar and get a beer?
Well, he hasn't gotten into the real world yet.
Okay.
Yeah. There are stories planned where he does get back. Maybe you got to back the whole 3 series. Maybe he doesn't get turned back into a human and get back to the woman he loves, and he's stuck in this underrealm where he has to keep fighting villains. Maybe he dies at the end of the 3rd one, or this. Well, he doesn't die at the end of this one because there's a 3rd one, but still, you don't know what's going to happen. So as far, like I said, if we want him to eat a fly, guess what? He's going to eat a fly. If we want him later on, we work very spontaneously. So
Yeah.
And it helps develop the character. You don't fully know what you're going to do 1 second to the next in all reality. You could just all of a sudden jump up and run out your door. I don't know. You don't know what you're going to do. So to actually have every specific minutia planned out, I think is kind of a mistake.
Well,
Like, it's
I was
important to
just
have certain
wondering
things,
if he
but-
had like the digestive tract of a frog, and if he had the
Well,
urges of a frog.
He has
you
a
know.
digestive tract of a frog because of a frog human hybrid because he is anthropomorphic. So
Mhm.
now, if you're going to get down to the nitty gritty, where like, does he have genitalia of a frog or is there genitalia of a
Well,
man?
I know
I
it's
mean-
comic book logic, you know.
Yeah. So it is what it is. But
Yeah.
if we want him to eat a fly, I drew an image of frog looking up and like he had his tongue sticking out or something, and Ink had put a fly up in there, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, so it looked like he wanted to eat the fly.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, sure, he eats flies, you know,
Yeah.
and that's
Okay.
another way, a good example of how we works. We'll bounce back and forth, you know. We'll it's a true collaboration.
Here's a villain for you, a future villain after you get done with your.
I don't want to
the
pay you
gig-
royalties, Rex.
No, I'll give it to you for free. The Gigger.
Careful. Reason why the black guy on the panel is laughing.
Yeah. Well, now it could be like a play off of the Geiger, you know.
I appreciate the thought. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pass.
I would like to see him captured, and
black
this mad
Geiger.
cook is going to deep
I was
fry
gonna spill
him
my
for his
coffee.
frog legs.
Wait, what?
What happened?
And boiling hot oil, he's going to fry. He's going to fry him up for frog legs. I mean, that's what you do with bullfrogs, right? You capture them, you chop their poor little legs off.
I have no
I
idea
had-
what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, my grandparents used to eat frog
Recipe.
legs.
I'm talking drama, man. I'm talking drama. You know,
Uh, Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that, Rex.
Hey, Rex has been up all night long.
just-
He hasn't
Oh,
gotten any
yeah.
sleep.
You know what? It
Stop
shows.
it shows.
And he's hungry apparently. We don't know. Like, we know what we're gonna do with Frog. We have this plotted out. We even have concepts for afterwards, so we know what we're gonna do and where the story's kind of going. How many issues? How many things? That we don't know.
Are there flashbacks going to happen? Like I'm thinking back when I was human.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
Got to back the book to find out.
I think I did,
I
but
love this layout right here.
I'll double check that.
Nice studio view of the page.
Yeah, that's Ink Spots' playground right there.
I like that. I like how in campaigns you don't show that much, in other campaigns, but I'm glad he did here. I mean, it gives
Yeah,
you-
and he laid out the campaign page. Ink does a lot of work, more
great.
work than what people think. They think, oh, he's just a colorist. No,
That's a lot
Ink does more work than what he should. In all reality, he takes on quite a lot of the load, but also he's very particular. So I'm like, okay, fine. If you want to do it, do it. I'm not going to argue.
And he's being creative. He's honing his craft, right?
Sure
Yeah.
is.
He's having fun.
And that's a part of a collaboration anyway, though. Like, if somebody is good at it and wants to do it, just let them. Like, I mean, if he was like, look, I don't feel like doing it, then I would do it. Like, it's not like you'd be like, well, then I don't want to do it. You're
And
not.
what's amazing, he does have a strenuous daytime job and still finds.
Well,
time
that's
to
why
do
he's
all
not
it.
here. Is because he's a plumber. He owns his own plumbing company. So
I
Right.
didn't know
he's
that. Wow.
probably on a job right now. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also he lives in Arizona, so he's 3
Oh.
hours behind me. So he it's not like it's noon for him when this started. It's 9 a.m. So yeah. But yeah, no, he and
Like
I mean,
Hex Allen.
yeah,
he's close by. I could just go drop by his house and visit him,
kidding.
and,
Yeah, you could.
unannounced.
do it. He'll love it.
Get off my lawn.
I mean, his dogs won't care at all. Go ahead.
This is where I'm starting my stalking career. Yeah.
Hey, you got to
I
start
would.
somewhere. Hex. Why not with someone you know already?
Yeah. Now wait. Go back to
Show
the
me your
3D
methods.
printed that Frog G's doing. Because
Yeah, Frog is doing some light. Keep going. There you go. On this campaign, on the Big Daddy tier, which is the biggest tier, you can get these lights. They're box lights, and it's the acrylic 3D printing of the cover for book 2.
Oh, wow.
And then the light shines, so it's kind of like Frog's drop light. You know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
lights up the room. It's instantly
wow.
bright, and even in the dark, like that, kind of glows. So it's pretty cool. And you could also get it as an add-on, but it's limited in supply. So yeah, what's going on, man? So you can get it as an add-on as well. Yeah.
Oh, wow. The Big Daddy tier. Man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to back the Big Daddy tier. It's quite expensive,
mind.
but you can still get them as an add-on, and they're really dope. I got one because he sent some out to us, like me, Luke, Ink got one. A few people got one. So I got one with the Frog G trading card that we had done, and so did Ink. He got that Frog G trading card. And it's really bright. Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty cool. Yeah, so even Frog himself has something on the campaign. Yeah, and that's a sample of the sketch. I've been doing the sketch cards actually.
That's good stuff.
Well, that's one of the tiers on the campaign. Like, so here's a
Embiggen.
so,
There we go.
So I've been so I got one there.
Oh yeah, I gotta get some.
But yeah,
Steve.
so you can get sketch cards in the campaign, limited quantity, either drawn by me or drawn by me and colored by Ink. So there's 2 tiers. One's more expensive than the other.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a sample of one. I didn't have one drawn at the time, and I had drawn that one a while ago. That one isn't available. But, yeah, that one I had colored, and I think I don't know who got. I think Fanta got that one actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder how is Fanta doing? I mean, I haven't really heard.
She's doing better. I guess she's gone fully blind because of everything, which does suck. But she's doing better, and it's her birthday on Tuesday actually. So
happy early birthday, Phantasmagoria.
yeah. So if we're all gonna do something,
that'd be great.
more special for her.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, I think Fanta got that one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I just sent it to her when she actually bought something or something like that.
That's nice.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll do. Sometimes I'm nice. But yeah, so that's a sample of one of the sketch cards. Yeah.
Oh wow.
You gonna do something special on topic list? Is that what you're saying?
Closeout possibly, right?
Well, for Fanta, yeah. I mean, we're gonna sing. I don't know, sing Happy Birthday. Maybe I 100%. I don't know 100% sure, but yeah. And also, Frog is closing out, so I don't know who's gonna host it. We got to see. Luke's supposed to, but like I said, if it's Frog's closing, I wouldn't mind hosting and doing the closeout.
I believe
stream for Frog.
Fanta owns some original Frog G art.
Fanta owns a lot of original Frog G art.
Yeah.
That's great. There's so much character, man. I can really dive in.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's and after this, we're gonna go back to like other projects. But yeah, this people really like Frog, and we gave the fans what they wanted because they wanted Frog. So yeah.
Oh wow. So let's see. You've hit your 5,000 goal, right?
Negative.
Oh no. It's not, but wow.
We're at 3,700 and something.
Oh guys.
Hey,
Wow.
like I said, money's tight.
You're right. It is
Money's
very
tight everywhere. So we want people to back or share out the campaign at least. But I'm gonna try to talk to Inc. to see if to leave the stretch goals open until we go to print, because majority of the stretch goals go towards the book.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see if I can convince him to do so. If not, oh well. Like I mean, like I said, it's a collaboration. If we're not both 100% in on something, we don't do it.
Right.
So and I don't get angry about it. I don't care. Whatever. There's only been one time we kind of got in a little bit of a tiff, and that was about a tier on the campaign. Like a pricing point or something. That was it though. We don't really get in each other's business. But so like if one part, oh well, like it is what it is. Why argue over stupid stuff?
Yeah.
It all it does is create friction, and the product suffers for it. But
That's true.
yeah, so if we could keep the stretch goals open, cool. If not, hey, so back it now and maybe get that spot gloss while you can.
Back it today.
Back it
Yeah.
today. The spot gloss is dope. It looked great on the first book. If you guys have it, you know it. So it looks cool. So we really want to do the spot gloss for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, let's play this beautiful video that you guys provided. All right.
Paid a lot of money for it.
Frog GGG
We've all
unit.
read the story. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life, stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
Yeah.
Oh man, beautiful.
Hot
Yeah.
stuff.
Pedro Ang animated that. Luke did the voiceover. Yeah, and we paid enough money for that. We wanted to use it again, and it's useful for all three campaigns because that's the story of Frog G. He gets, you know what I mean? Like it is the synopsis for all the entire arc, so it works on every one of them. We paid enough money for it. We want to use it. So yeah,
I hear that.
Yeah, Pedro does great work. Go check him out.
Yes.
Yeah. So we love doing this book, like I said, and but like I have the flip book that I'm working on. We have other projects in mind, and it is nice to take a little bit of a break from drawing and coloring a frog all day. So working on other projects. We got a lot of things in the bag, and Billy's working on our website right now. So so we're gonna have a website where you can get other artwork plus back issues and stuff like that. So
that's the way.
It is the way. I personally would like these to be up on the website, like as a pre-order system. Inc kind of, and I'm like I said, either way is fine with me. Inc wants to do the crowdfunders and stuff like that because it's hosting your book. People know where to go to get it. You don't really have to hey, go to this place instead of this place. So it's either one works. Either one works for me. And to me, this is a pre-order anyway. The line art is fully done. Ink is 70% finished coloring it. Like it's to me, this is a pre-order. You're gonna get the book. You know what I mean? So you're pre-ordering. You're reserving your copy. Is all that it is. So yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. So and maybe we'll be doing Kickstarter next time. Yeah, we don't know what's going on. I like what Indiegogo is doing. They changed their TOS, their terms of services. I guess I don't know what it fully is, but I heard that you either a lot of people don't know what it fully is, but either you can't be like if you're late, you can't put up another campaign, or they'll get rid of you completely. They'll punish you in some way, shape, or form, or
Wow.
So you got to fulfill your initial campaign before you launch a new campaign.
Mhm.
So they're trying to make it, I think, a little more reputable. Now that's not just with comics, with everything, everybody.
Right.
Like, because Kickstarter, I think, is that way. And Kickstarter, though, has the name recognition and the reach. So
Yeah.
there's a company that bought Indiegogo, and they're revamping it in a way. I am interested to see where it goes. But if if I just walk up to somebody, I'm like, hey, I got an Indiegogo. They're like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, hey, I got a Kickstarter. They're usually like, oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So,
Kickstarter is like the Coca-Cola of crowdfunding.
well, but everybody knows what Pepsi is.
Yeah.
But
True.
Indiegogo's RC Cola.
It's RC.
There you go. No, and you're not wrong. It's with the analogy, because Kickstarter is a little just more well known. It's been out longer. It's more popular. But also, if you tell people, hey, I got a crowdfunder, most people don't even know what that even is.
Yeah.
Now, if I were to go up to somebody and be like, I got a crowdfunder, like, I don't know what that is. But if I were to go up to somebody, I got a pre-order, they'd be like, oh, I know what that is. So I think if you have fulfilled campaigns in the past in a decent and on time, that helps. But if you're like, hey, I got a pre-order, you can go here to get it. I think the wording is what's throwing a lot of people off too. Because when they think, oh, what's a crowdfunder? And then you're like, oh, well, you're giving me money so I can make my thing. That's people. Some people are like, well, that kind of sounds, how is that different from like a GoFundMe? Like, why am I just giving you money? It's like, well, but you're going to get a book. So if you tell them, hey, if you pre-order the book, like, oh, okay, I'm going to get a book.
You become a producer at that point.
Yes. I think a lot of people that aren't familiar, like the chat is obviously familiar with the crowdfunder and they know full well they're going to get a product. But I think if you're pitching to a new person, they may not understand fully what you're talking about. They just think it almost kind of sounds like you're like, you're just trying to take my money and run. It's like, no, it's a pre-order. Oh, I'm going to get something. Like, I don't know. I think it throws people off a little bit.
Yeah.
That's just my hypothesis. Yeah.
That's a good point. That's something to think about, at least.
Yeah, it's, like I said, it's just something that I've been thinking about lately. I'm like, if you're pitching to a new person, I think a lot of people are just thrown off by it. It kind of sounds iffy. I'm not saying this sounds scam-like. It just sounds iffy to them. But if you're like, if I were to go pre-order, like technically you pre-order the artist edition of J. Scott Campbell. You're pre-ordering it. You're gonna get that, but you are crowdfunding. They're crowdfunding it. It's Kickstarter. So we know we're gonna get it. So yeah, it's
you're getting a product on top of it.
Yeah, product.
Plus, it's a limited edition thing. You're not gonna make very much of these books, and it can be
yes and no. Yes and no.
In a way.
It is a collectible because you're gonna get the first printing.
Yeah. Hey, Alfonso, what's up?
Alfonso, what's going on, man? Like with Frog, like, yeah, you get in on the ground floor, get this, you're going to get a first printing. The collectability factor is there. But we do plan on doing an omnibus, with extra goodies maybe and stuff like that on the back end. Like as far as, behind the scenes content and stuff. So you can wait on that if you want. Or you can get this one now.
Pieces.
What's that?
Unused pieces.
Mm-hmm. Unused pieces, stuff like that, which there really isn't many. I think I had drawn a frog, started drawing one of the pages. I didn't like the way I didn't like it, and so I redrew it. It's the same page technically. It just looks a little better. Like it's not a different layout. That was it though. Aside from that, we there's no like throwaway pages. Yeah, it's not like we're like, we don't want to use that one. There's one page in Absolute that happened with, but but that's the thing, and you're gonna get this sooner. Obviously, if you wait on the omnibus or the full trade, you're gonna wait a few years. So you're gonna get these way ahead of time. So and like you said, the collectability factor is there. Now, if we run out of the first printing, obviously we're gonna do a second printing, but now you don't have the first printing. So you're going to want to get
cover,
this, maybe a different cover. I kind of like, I don't know, Rex, Hex, Apex. I don't know if you guys have seen the second printing of Absolute. I have the same cover, but the trade is a different color. I like doing that. I think that looks cool. That's like Jeff Smith's Bone did that, where he'd have the same cover, but the color of the trade was different. I like that. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Alternate
interesting.
kind of did that. They
Alternative
with their
does that?
little icon box.
Oh,
They would
that's a
they
little
would
harder
do
to
like
do.
gold, silver, bronze,
As
They
far as
did,
blue,
yeah.
red.
I think
Yeah.
that's a little harder to tell with the
It
second,
is.
first,
It
third
is.
printing,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I think if you change the entire trade, it's easier.
Yeah.
It's still a variation, so that's not a bad thing. But
Now, when going like to quick Kickstarter, you'll probably want to have a Kickstarter exclusive, right? Cover.
you don't have to, from what
You don't have.
from what I've heard, you don't have to. But we're not going to put issue 1 on Kickstarter, issue 2 on, and then issue 3. We're going to put the
Hey,
trade.
Mikey.
Hey, what's
See.
going on, Mike?
Mhm.
Say Mikey.
We're going to put the trade on Kickstarter. So, like, yeah, we're not going to put like issues 1, 2, and 3 individually up. So you can't get those issues anywhere but like here, or if we run out and do a second printing and you see us at a con or on the website. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So, like I said, hey, you can wait to get anything really if you really want them to wait. To get it like years down the road. Like I can.
Well, I waited 10 years to watch The Expanse.
And there you go. You waited 10 years to watch The Expanse. So you can always do something, or you can be a little late in the game. And everybody's.
I'm usually late to the game. It's just a money thing.
What's wrong with it?
I'll eventually get there, but it may be 10, 15 years later.
Rex, it's new to you.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and it's much better to have the physical copy anyway. You never know. These services, streaming services could go away anytime.
And that's true. And like we don't have digital tiers. Like you're gonna get a physical copy. We just like physical about more than digital. But also you can lose it. The digital can get if it's on your computer and that's it. Your computer gets fries. It's gone. It's in your email, but your email can go away too. I mean, you can get a fire and lose your book. I mean, Rex knows all about that, but the odds of you losing that are less likely than losing something or having it change, like Hex said.
I want to make enough money to buy a very small building. It used to be a bank because usually they have walk-in vaults.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'll put my collection in there and it'll be safe even if the building burns down.
Oh, good point. Never thought about that. That's cool.
Stuff can still happen. There's always
slugs in my book.
There's no guarantees. Right? But what is guaranteed is that Frog G2 is an amazing book and you should back it today.
Well, the great thing about a digital tier, and Dillard was the one that turned me on to this by something he said, and that was during his Canadian Tussle, which was the largest earning campaign at the time, starting out on Fund My Comic. He was the first big campaign really over there. And he said, with digital tier, you can put extra stuff on there. And I thought, ooh, that's an ideal, behind the scenes stuff, unused items like you were talking about.
He's right, but you can do that in a physical too. You can just add it.
Well, and I did price out. We did weigh out things. RJ from Critical Blast is going to fulfill mine. So, I said, well, how many more pages would that be? And it's like, you can ship that for, you make it 60 pages and still ship it for this price. So from the get-go, figured out what the shipping would be, even if I wanted to add extra pages.
Well, let's put it this way. Let's say, okay, Frog's 48 pages. From 48 to 56, because it's now 56 pages with this one, the weight isn't not that extreme. No. So you know what I mean? And not only that, the printing price point for the extra 8 pages isn't all that insane as to where you can't, like, we even lowered the price of the book. So it's not so insane that you're going to lose thousands upon thousands of dollars. Like it is negotiable. So you can add, like, if you're like, okay, well, this is a 48 pager. You know what? I feel like giving people some concept art in the back end. I haven't gone to print yet. I'm just going to toss it in. You can still do it. Now, if you're adding 60 pages of concept art, you're into trouble. Maybe add like 5.
I think for digital, though, I like that concept of like adding extra pinups, maybe fan artwork, things that you just couldn't physically print in the book.
You're not wrong. Like I said, he's not wrong. Like, you can add way more, but you can still add a little bit and be okay with the print.
Sure.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah, so like I said, we did like the first campaign. The book was 25.
All right.
What's that? What happened? Why are you interrupting me, Hex? This is unprofessional. I came on this show.
He does that to everyone.
King treatment.
I was commenting on my own comments.
He entertains himself.
Yeah. No, I was like, oh no, I typed that up horribly, whatever that comment was. Yeah, I totally.
The Expanse, was it? Yeah, The Expanse.
Chock full of typos. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad Alan, you told me it gets better as it goes along.
No, but
till the last season or last 2 seasons or something. Then like Alfonso says, that it's started to get woke.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh no!
I didn't watch The Expanse.
Why?
See, I'm thinking of Wheel of Time also, though. So I didn't catch The Expanse, but I heard it was.
I really like Thomas Jane. You know, he played the Punisher.
I like Thomas Jane. He's actually a good actor. Yeah. I like him as an actor.
It's so sad that like most of the time he's a ghost in that show. That sucks. Huh? Oh, spoilers. Sorry.
Way to ruin everything.
Thanks, Hex.
I'm gonna come pluck your one hair off.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's been years.
Okay. That's okay. Rex is old. He'll forget. But with book 1, it was 25. Book 2, we lowered it to 18. Money's tight for everybody, so we even lowered the shipping cost. It's I
was glad to see Ink, do the second issue of the of Russ Leach's and Randy Zimmerman's book, The Atlantean.
Yeah, he did a cover for The Atlantean. It's
the color. Very nice. Wow. I think he's one of the few people that can actually make it look like a painted cover. You know,
he's really good.
He's really
Ink's
good.
Ink's one of the best colorists in the indie scene.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say he is the best. I don't want anybody to get mad. To me, he is.
Hey, what about me?
Well, and that's the thing. To me, he is the best in the indie scene. But he is one of the best. Like there are quite a few talented ones out there, but he's definitely top tier. And I'm very fortunate that he's on with me, you know, like we have a company together. So
the thing about this is it's so saturated, man. Look at that. It just pops, you know.
And that's the thing, like his eyes are kind of going too because of the diabetes. So he's actually blind too, you know. Like he's gonna get his fixed.
Now does he use the inks at all?
Well, what do you mean?
I mean, besides black ink, does he do color into inks?
I don't know if he uses colored ink.
Okay.
That I can't speak on.
Because I think he would be really good at that.
Oh, it might be.
I mean, sure.
Like Doc Martens, you know?
Yeah, I mean, well, I've used some Doc Martens. Acrylic ink, there's no point in him using it whenever he could just do painting.
Yeah.
So,
and I know he did for the first campaign. He did at least 1 or maybe 2 paintings. How many?
Oh, you mean for the Big Daddy tier? Yeah, he did
on canvases.
Yeah, he did 3. He did 3 of those with that. Now we didn't do that with this campaign. It just takes because of the time constraints. It's just too much work. That's why we even just have just the like sketch cards instead of other drawn type things. Is because the sketch cards are a little faster. They're more affordable. Also, like with the paintings were just more expensive and longer for him to do, so it increased the price of the Big Daddy tier. So with this, even the Big Daddy tier is a little cheaper on this campaign than it was on the last campaign. So yeah.
Wow.
But he let's put it this way: if he wanted to use acrylic ink, he could probably use colored acrylic ink. Like I don't see why. I mean, if I can use it, I'm sure he can. He's more knowledgeable in color than I am. Maybe not colored people, but
colored pages,
colored comics. Yeah.
Well, fortunately, we know one person that we can consult on that.
Yeah. I just said me, Rex. Me. Who else on panel would know more about that?
Oh crap! I'm muted again. You missed my radio goal. I was going to say Lord Finatra.
He's not on panel. But no, and like even like I whenever I'm inking, I use
hey Mickey.
What's up? I use Dr. P.H. Martin's ink whenever I like the black star matte ink. I've used other ink like Higgins and stuff like that. I just prefer the P.H. Martin's. And I do also like microns if I want to go. I'm pretty fast as it is, but with drawing the comics and stuff, if you're using pen and ink, you got to wait for it to dry, and if you don't want to purposely smear it and stuff like that. So the microns are faster even still, so I can knock out a page a lot quicker with microns than I can with pen and ink. But pen and ink adds that texture to it that sometimes, like a splash pages for the most part, I will use more pen and ink on because I want that grit, you know.
And you've been known to splatter and get a little gritty. Like,
well, the other reason behind that is that I'm messy anyway, so I might as well just incorporate it. You know, I could fix it and just white it out or go in Photoshop and just trim everything up, but I embrace the slop. Love the slop.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yes, so, you're singular, Jason.
I am a singular. So
yes.
It's everybody should back this book. This book is fantastic. Get issue 1 on top of it because there's catch-up tiers, and you can also add it on in the back end. So,
what are you currently reading, getting from your local comic?
Rex, I'm blind and I can't read. Thank you for pointing that out and making my life miserable.
Well, you still collect, I know.
No, I still collect. And
if it's Shelby Robertson, you probably got one of the most exclusive, hard to find items out of Shelby.
No, that's probably Rick Saylor. That's Rick Saylor. No, I mean, I've been picking up Kerry Andrews is on Spider-Man Wolverine. I've been picking up Absolute Batman. I like Nick Klein on Hulk. And I will go on. Here's the thing. As an artist, I don't want people to pirate my work and just print it. I want them to buy it from me. I don't read pirated comics unless I buy the comic. So, like, I've read a few Absolute Batmans. I like it. So I will read some stuff online because I could zoom in with my magnifier. It just takes me way longer to read something. But mainly I get comics for artwork because I don't need to read. I could see that better. So I've been picking those up. I also, Rex, you know me, I'm a collector. I've been picking up back issues. Like I just got the first appearance of Jubilee and stuff like that. I've been
Are you really not reading them?
Well, it takes me too long, Rex.
Yeah.
Now,
somebody did
might take me 2 hours.
Extremely large print.
No,
you would. No,
I still have art. I can't even read artist editions.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I can read. It's not like I'm illiterate, and there's nothing wrong if you are. Please learn how to read. But in order to read it, I'd have to get out my phone or something like that and use the magnifier app.
I know Luke.
Or you can actually get an actual magnifier.
And that's and I do have a magnifier. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
The Joker.
Jeez. I know Luke likes audiobooks. Do you do audiobooks?
Oh, without a doubt, I do audiobook. Yeah.
You do?
Last book I finished was Musashi. About Musashi. I can't remember his whole name. I always blank on it.
Mufasa.
Not Mufasa. It wasn't the Lion King. It was about the samurai Musashi, Mulatu Musashi or something like that. It's a great book. It's an actual samurai that lived back in Japan. Did this two-sword method. Long book, but I also listen to podcasts. But I will listen to audiobooks. But I like classics like 1984, Crime and Punishment, Animal Farm. I like that kind of stuff. Or D&D books. The Dragonlance novels are some of my favorites.
Nice.
So I listen to audiobooks without a doubt.
Oh, very
good.
Cool,
yeah, I like that.
But no, as far as comics go, I get them for the artwork just because it's easier for me. See, I do read them. People should read comics. They're made to be read, and I would read, like, I got old like X-Men #5. I flipped through it. I looked at it, from 1967. I still looked at the thing. So I love comics.
I'm going to send you a magnifying page with your order. I've got several magnifying pages.
Magnified? What?
Yeah.
Magnifying.
Like a clear magnifying page, that you can hold and magnify.
Nice of you, Rex. I have other avenues.
You have other avenues.
I have other ways of
I'm not doing a Braille edition for you.
I'm not getting that thing. It's creepy. No, like I said, I'll use my phone. Technology is fantastic.
Okay. So you'll take a picture and then blow it up.
No. You can get magnifier apps. It uses your camera, and you can you can use your camera. You just got to tap on the screen constantly. It's a little annoying, but I have a magnifying app that, I've used it to draw the sketch cards. I'll turn on my magnifier app, and I'll zoom in so I can actually see what I'm doing. I can't draw on this little itty bitty thing. What are you kidding me? So yeah, it's too small for me. I can't see it. That's why with the way I work digitally and traditionally with comics. I'll draw the outline. It's no different than doing a blue line or a layout of a loose blue line, but I'll draw the outline of the image pretty much digitally, print it up, and then ink it traditionally, so that way it's a traditional page. So because I can't see small details like a pupil, where exactly to put the pupil, or little rivets in a tank or something like that. Like I can't see the little itty bitty details, but I want to put them in. So I do it digitally first, and then I print it, and I do the main portion of it traditionally. So yeah,
that's cool.
With technology, using it as the tool that it is advantageous. If you're using it as the main focal point where you're just doing AI, then I'm against it. So
yeah, man.
Yeah. Yes. Unlike HEX, who apparently laughed and thought that that's all he's going to do is AI now.
The only thing
Nephilim Squadron 2 is all AI.
Yeah, might as well.
The only thing I would do with AI is possibly animation, to help.
Well, the tricky thing about that is then it owns the rights to use those images on other people's AI.
Oh wow, that's scary.
So all these, like you see people animating their drawing or something like that. Once they did that AI now can now use that artwork as part of its thing. Yeah.
Yes, and you notice I've never done that.
I've never done it.
I have not either. I think
But Rick Copper did. He made his video that way.
A lot
people
of
want to do it. They want to do it. Everyone's free to do as they see fit. It's fine. I'm not mad at them for that. They wanted.
I'm not sure he knew the rights though. Next time I see him, I'm going to tell him.
Okay, if I were to do it with Frog, which I never would, I don't give them the rights to Frog G. I just give them they just now have those images to pull from to use as parts of their
the thing
AI.
about the Canadian Shield, now his design is his design for that character, but the Canadian Shield is public domain. Anybody can use it.
Yeah, well, that's different.
That's different, right?
That's different.
Yeah,
that's different.
You definitely want to retain your IP. You know?
As much of it as you can. Like I uploaded stuff onto X. If an AI program that isn't on a local server, on a local server, or whatever, it can pull from the internet everywhere. So it can now take that image that I uploaded onto X and use that as part of its artwork thing. The only way to stay off of AI is to never upload anything and to keep all your stuff in just like you got to go to a con now to see my thing. It's unavoidable. The beast is out. Like you can't hide from it. It's too late.
What's the number one advice if somebody wanted to do a convention and rent a table? Of course, you need to count the cost before you do that. But number one thing that maybe are the top 5 things you need to know about doing a convention if you want to sell some product at a convention.
Well, I'm not going to number them. I don't know if it's 5 or 15 or 1, but first of all, don't expect to make your money back. Just don't.
Oh yeah.
Go in hoping to make some money, but don't go in expecting to make your money back. There's a difference there. If you make your table and that's it, you did great. You did fantastic. Go there to network, to have a good time, and to enjoy yourself, and to sell product, obviously. But if you don't move anything at all, at least you're networking, you're enjoying, you're talking to fans. That's the thing. Like I've done these cons, and I honestly engaging with everybody is some of the best experiences there is. Like I like talking to people that are elderly people that have like been collecting since the 40s and 50s to people that just got into comics, like, oh, and even like young people that are like, oh, I really want to make my own book. It's like, hey, do it, kid. Like, it's great. The interaction is fantastic, and go there for that main as a top priority. Obviously, you want to sell your stuff, but the odds are pretty good you're not going to be in the red, or you're not going to be.
Yeah, I know your mother goes with you. It's fun. It's probably essential to use a buddy system, right? Because Jason can't sit at the table.
It helps.
There for the. I mean, you got to go to the restroom. You got to grab something to eat at some point. Right?
It helps. It helps to have somebody there that also knows your books and knows how to sell. Like my mom sold a frog book while she was waiting in line to get a signature for me. So, like, she was talking to the person behind her, and he came over and bought a book because of it. She sold a book. Yeah, so it helps to have somebody who knows your product. If you have nobody with you, you're going to make friends with the people there. At least don't be a douchebag and make friends with the people there.
Well, you want somebody to watch your table when you're not there, right?
See, you're interrupting me. You're interrupting me, and I don't appreciate this unprofessionalism that you're doing right now. No, that's what I was getting at. Make friends with the people there, because that way the person, like, there's plenty of people I've been at cons and the person next to me didn't have anybody, and they're like, hey, can you watch my booth for a minute? I gotta go get something to eat. I watch the booth. Like, it's not a hard thing to do. You just glance over every once in a while, make sure nobody's ganking anything from his table. That's it. So you don't have to sit there and pitch his book for him. You just sit there and make sure nobody steals anything. So make friends, be sociable, a little sociable anyway. It's hard to do when considering a lot of us are introverted, but just make friends with the person at the table next to you or the tables next to you. And if you're by yourself, cons are fantastic. Also, if you're an artist, don't have your face down on the paper the entire time. People, want to talk with you want to talk with people. I don't do all that much drawing whenever I'm there, to be honest with you. I draw during the slow periods whenever, like, I just get there. The first, like, hour and a half, 2 hours is really slow because people are still getting in. They're doing everything. They're seeing the big people. That, but once traffic starts coming, I'm standing up. I'm like, hey, how's it going?
You're engaging.
That's it. Yeah, even just like, hey, how's it going? They're like, and they nod and they keep walking. Doesn't matter. Eventually, somebody may come up and you start talking to them. You didn't make a sale, fine. They walk away. Next thing you know, it's fun, man. You just have a good time at a con. That's what I say.
I think I'm going to make something like a hacky sack. So if they just keep walking, I just throw something at them and they say, you can keep that for free. Something that will hurt them.
You are marked.
You're marked for life. Yeah.
You should bring a paintball gun with you then. By the way, don't do that. You'll get kicked out of the con. You can't have weapons at a convention, everybody. But
my hands on a weapon.
Sorry, no dart guns. Tranquilizers.
Nerf arrow.
It just enjoy life, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't be so serious all the time, and don't be like HEX and be sick.
I guess you want like a tablecloth, maybe a printed tablecloth.
Most cons provide one, but bring one with you.
I don't really do. Yeah. Bring a black one.
To have a banner, having a banner help. Like, there are expenditures, obviously, that you're going to want to look into. Also, hey, if you're new, just go to a convention. Don't have a table. Go to a convention. See how everybody has their stuff displayed. See what you like. Steal from others.
Have you seen? I believe it was Luke Stone. I mean, when that guy goes there, he's got spinner racks. He's got, that sit on the table. Small. I mean, he's decked out. He's got enough product there to sell anything.
Like you said, he's got product, but also, I mean, this stuff costs money. Like, not many people have this kind of a budget. So if you're on budget constraints, tablecloth, obviously, yes. Yeah. I would say banner would be a good thing to invest your money in. It would be a banner. Right. And then also a display rack of some kind. That way you could put your comics and or comic on it.
Yeah. Which we'll give a shout out to Flying Feline. She makes those.
Yeah, Feline. Yeah. Go message Feline. She does make comic stands, so you can do that. Or and they're not insanely expensive. They're affordable, but let's say if somebody's watching and they don't want to contact Feline, which you should, but maybe they're shy and they don't want to talk to somebody, go on Amazon and look at stuff. But message Feline because she can custom make things, or she could just sell you a stand, and yeah, I think like $10 are really cheap.
I'm gonna have to contact her because I actually want to have
need to
one for
also.
each side of the table.
I have 3. They're really good. Yeah, they're cool.
Really?
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I could use more, but I mean, table
Yeah.
space is always a thing. Like a table. Let's say you go to a big convention, even a little. Let's say you go to a little convention. Table cost is anywhere between $75 to $100.
Yeah.
So right there, it's a big investment, and that's a small table. Like you anywhere between 6 to 10 feet, all varying. So you gotta like figure out ways to do layouts and stuff on the fly. So if you have even 3 of those stands, I'm like, I hope I can fit them all out.
Have you ever shared a table with someone? I mean,
No.
the cost of it. No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Flying solo, huh?
Well, there's no point. Who am I going to share a table with?
Well, I don't know.
Ink lives in Arizona. I mean, that's the only person I would really share a table with, considering he works on Frog. I mean,
Right.
if Hex was like, hey, I want to go in halves on a table, I'd do it. I wouldn't have a problem with it. If I'm like, hey, you're going to be in the area, let's do it.
Yeah.
Why not? I don't have a problem with it. Just haven't had the need to.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
I've noticed when you set up, you've got portfolios.
There's different ways of doing everything. There's some people that just lay out their prints and stuff like that. I like the portfolios. People can flip through it. People do like to flip through things. Luke will have a Death Metal Hero. Go subscribe to him, everybody. Luke will have a display of like his prints behind him, and that way they can be like, oh, I want A or I want C. Like that way they don't have to flip through anything. I've seen a few people do that. That works too. It's really good.
Okay.
There's no one right way to do. You could just have nothing behind you and just have a pad of paper out if you want. There's, like I said, you might not do well, but there's really no wrong way to go about it. I like the portfolio system. Now it does limit me because I have once those pages, like my original art portfolio is pretty much full. So I got to constantly change things out or something like that. But the good thing behind that is not that many people have $200 to $300 to spend on an original page. So yeah, there's old artwork in there, but it's fine because it's still
Do you
good art.
negotiate, or is that something
No.
that you no? It is
Prices
what it
are
is.
what prices are. If I price something out at $200, like I'm sorry, you don't have $200, but that's what it costs.
Does
I'm sorry
anybody
about that.
try and negotiate with you?
Yeah, they will. I'll be like, look, I'm sorry. Now, not to say like I won't be like, well, I have Frog 1, I have Absolute 2, and then I'll do a zine. We'll do that for 20. Like that, I don't mind doing with the printed stuff. Or like if you buy 2 prints, they're normally 20 each. I'll give you 2 for 30.
Right.
That's
that way
fine.
the person feels like they're getting a deal.
Well, they are getting a deal, but also I could print more. I can draw more images, yeah, but that takes a lot longer than me just printing
That's
something.
true.
Each one's unique.
Yeah. So no, the prices are what they are. And now if somebody's coming at me and like, hey, I want you to draw me, Batman. I'm like, well, it's $40 for a head sketch. That I'm set on. But if they come up with a sketch cover, I don't know. Usually my prices are what they are. I usually don't negotiate too much on a price when it comes to that point. Just because, for one, I'm there at a limited time. It's going to take me so much time to draw the thing. I'm ignoring other people. I might lose a few sales. So prices are what they are. It just is. And I don't think anybody should price down their artwork because somebody doesn't have enough money. It sucks you don't have enough money. Go buy from another person whose artwork is good, but their prices are lower. I lost the sale. Fine. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a curmudgeon.
Well, you have to. You have to bide your time and make it worthwhile to, it's original artwork. And it's like maybe worth a lot more money in the future. Who knows?
And not just that, like we haven't found a way to, reverse time. I know Rex goes back in time all the time, but we haven't found a way to reverse time. So we don't get any younger. So time is ticking away. And it took me time, a half hour, and 2 hours is 2 hours. Like it's gone. It's no more. So that page took me 4 hours.
Showed us in that one movie how to do it.
That?
But
Christopher
Reeve showed us how to do it.
In Superman?
Go back and
Christopher
around the earth. You know, but Elon Musk hasn't helped us out and achieve those speeds yet. So
I would love to see Christopher Lloyd as Superman.
Oh yeah, right.
like Bizarro.
A Bizarro Superman.
Oh hell yeah, I'd watch that.
Oh, check out what I shared there. Apex. See, I'm ready to set up right next to you, Jason.
Oh look! Let me see this. Where are you?
Real quick, and then we'll go back to.
Oh, hold on.
Make him big.
You first have to close that. There you go.
Not really.
Oh, sorry. Technology.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty good, man.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna Photoshop myself sitting right next to you.
Yeah, follow my links. See,
there you go. That's a nice setup. That's a nice setup.
Yeah, that's a small setup. This was a mini con, inside of a mall.
And see, Hex. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, technically, it's my very first con. So.
Oh, nice.
That was fun.
And like you're saying, this is a mini con, so your space is not as spacious, and so you had to really figure out a layout for it, and you did a great job. That's a good layout. I like it.
That's very nice.
Cool. And here's this,
malls are good.
Look at this international assassin right behind me.
Wow!
Looks like that James Bond villain is coming up.
About to get hit.
Assassinate
Looks
me.
like you might be in a mall setting.
Yeah. This is a mall. Oh my God,
wow.
This was a mall, but you wouldn't believe
sorry,
who
Jason,
they had me set up
behind.
to. I was set up across from this store. It's a brand new store. It's called Hoochie Lounge. I kid you not.
The Hoochie Lounge.
Grand opening. It was the grand opening of the Hoochie Lounge store.
Was it like why were you in a mall? Like, is the shop there, or was it like a art festival?
It was a a planned mini con event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the mini comic convention was in the mall. Is all.
In the mall, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. That's a good point. See, my comic shop, one of my LCSs is in the mall, so they kind of do their own thing. But that's cool that the mall had a little mini con.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
It was fun. Not too good, but this, like you said, it's just some networking. This is I was testing the waters.
Other comic creators there.
Oh yeah, a couple, but mostly there was about I guess a handful of actual comic creators, but a vast majority of it was like toys and trinkets and video game stuff.
Yeah.
Kids were going crazy over that.
Stuff that's easier to sell.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. It's a little harder.
Most people were doing well.
Yeah. Well, but like we both said, it's a networking thing. And honestly, my first con ever was a small con, and it should be. I would highly advise don't have your first convention be a major con, because you're just gonna get nothing but depressed. You're like, oh, I did garbage. I didn't do well at all. It's like, if you don't do okay at a mini con, it's fine. Like you didn't spend $600. Like Heroes Con was the second biggest con I did, and it was $350 for the table. So if you do
oh, this was 75.
But yeah, that's okay. There you go, 75. That's about how much it is for. That's the whole thing. If you're spending $75 on a mini con, you don't do it.
But now some of those conventions are $400, $500, $600 a table.
That's crazy.
That's usually about $350. If you're getting a double table, it's more. But yeah, at a mini con, spending $75 to network and stuff is worth it. Like it really is. It's. I like mini conventions also, mainly because most people are there for the artists, the comics and stuff. Like Heroes Con was the exception because they don't have actors or anything there. It's just about comics. I did Baltimore Comic Con. It sucked mainly because most people were there to see like Jason Momoa or whoever was like the actors. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was more celebrities and stuff like that. And not to say there wasn't a lot of comic stuff. There was. I got a lot of good stuff signed, but I like smaller cons. It's just I do better. I do way better at a smaller con than I do at a bigger con. Even if I don't make my money back, I still do better. Like it's just I do. Most people are there because they love the experience and love the con. And it also does help to be fortunate. Like Hex, when you did that one, were you set up next to people who had different art styles? And you can't pick this, but are you muted again? He's muted again.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, totally different art styles. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, and granted, you can't choose who you're sitting, but it helps if you have different art styles of people next to you, because if I'm set up next to, as I'm just using this as an example, but like if you have me, then Sam Keith and John Wayshak, it's all the same style. So those other people are going to do better than me since I'm the no-name guy. Hex's style is good, and you got another artist that has a different style next to him. It helps because they may not like his, but they may like that guy. They may not like that guy's style. They like his, but if it's all the same, it's just going to be, lost in the weeds. You're not going to really stand out. So
yeah. Make sure Sam Keith is like 20 tables away from you, Jason. So,
well, that's the funny thing at Heroes. Wayshak wasn't too far away from me, so I'm like, I'm like a Wayshak, like two rows over. I'm like, that's not right. But I did okay. I did good. Heroes Con was a blast. I hope to do it again next year. So yeah, but it's I like the smaller conventions, and I've been doing more smaller conventions. I got one coming up in November. So yeah, it's just
where will you be in November?
It's called Mid Ohio Con. I think it's in North Olmsted. I'd have to double check it, but
what state is that? Is that
Mid Ohio Con?
In Ohio. I didn't get the Ohio.
Mid Ohio Con. It's in Virginia.
I think he thought you were speaking Japanese. Mid Ohio Con.
Ohio Con.
Oh, Mid Ohio.
Not bad. Sorry.
And yet another drinking mug from Jason.
I usually do drink out of this one whenever I'm at mainly because the Groot one, like where I would drink out of it at, because I draw with my left hand, I eat and drink stuff with my right hand.
So you're a southpaw, you're a lefty.
Yes. So if I'm at my art table, which is over there, I can drink from my left, but the problem is the Groot mug. The way you drink out of it, you have to drink out of it from your right hand. So if I'm at my art table and I have to drink out of it from my left because of where it's at. So yeah, so I don't always have the Groot mug, but this one is a big mug, and that's why I like this one.
What's that say?
World's largest, greatest teacher.
Yeah, nice.
I thought it was world's greatest trucker. I couldn't see it.
That could be. Most truckers are serial killers, just saying.
Some of them are.
Wow. Okay.
A high percentage. It's kind of shocking. No, yeah, some of them are serial killers. But I mean, hey, a lot of them do a lot of speed and methamphetamines because they're awake all day. I'm just stereotyping everybody. Don't worry about it.
As pertain, yeah.
No, it's good stereotype. Everyone stereotype it. Do it. You know what I say?
Now, do you grow your goatee out even more for winter because it's going to get cold?
Yeah, I actually did have the beard going, and I, being blind, I misused the wrong attachment for my trimmer, and I got too close. So I was like, I guess I got to shoot.
What's happening?
What's up, Finatra?
Hey.
Fuck steak.
But yeah, so I trimmed it too close. So I was like, I guess I got to shave off the rest of that part of the beard. So I had to. So I did have a fuller beard a couple weeks ago, and I'm growing it.
Makes you look very Mennonite.
Well, the other thing is, Rex, I'm lazy.
It's cynic.
I'm lazy, so I don't want to really shave.
Oh, it's cynic. Okay.
Sorry
about that.
It's for F steak.
Oh yes, my. That's right. That's right.
Welcome.
What are you doing to me here, Apex? I'm shouting out the wrong people.
This is how it always is.
Man, it's FFS.
That's right.
I'm just saying hi to the people you say hi to because I can't really read it.
Sorry, it's cynic. Sorry, my bad. I'm making all kinds of mistakes today. Oh,
yeah, I feel like
I'm never coming back
here
again.
in the balcony.
Unsubscribing. No, everybody. By the way, like and subscribe to this channel if you're new to it.
Absolutely.
Apex puts out some great stuff. I try to. Do you even go live at night anymore? I don't think I've seen.
I do. Occasionally, I do. I do a morning show like every Tuesday or Wednesday because of my schedule.
I think you don't go live because Rex is stealing all the airtime.
Oh, yeah, he's doing it.
He's always live. I can't
Elmer's been stealing some nighttime as well. So yeah.
Well, the good thing is at least you're not talking about good artists because
Apex has been on Katie's show a lot.
I've been on her like every week, just about on her show.
Yeah, but that's not your channel. I'm saying you go live. I want, I'm talking about you. Rex is stealing all he's streaming over you.
I got to steal
Hex
this.
disappears from everybody.
Did you even miss me for a whole week? I was gone a whole week, Jason. I didn't stream for a whole week recently.
I don't pay attention to you.
I knew that. Only the late night streams. I've been told.
Oh yeah, I've been on Cynics. I've been on a show. Yeah, with the Ruby King and those guys. Yeah.
Well, this man is the one that is never around. So
he's a severe disappointment. Yes.
You're a disappointment.
I'm always here in my head.
Are you? No. Why? I wouldn't want to be there.
I have to fight with the other people in my
it's
head.
A mess. Yeah.
But
constant struggle.
No, the streaming thing is especially if you get and yeah, I know people have lives and things do happen, and like when you had Nephilim Squad or not, you were streaming more and you were live more, and that you gotta have to do that. You gotta promote and that's why like I've been going live a lot more past few days because Frog's closing out, so I want to get the word out there a little more, and it's just hard to do whenever you work full time and then work full time. So,
well, Jason, I want to extend to you, an offer to come on sometime with me, and maybe Shadow if he's available. I don't know, but not necessarily even the 4 o'clock Shadow. If you've got some free time and you want to come on, it's up to you.
I was already on your channel, Rex.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of months ago when you launched, but I think we were one of the first people you came on. But if you want to come on again, I'm just saying. But you're probably looking for new venues that you haven't been on.
It's not just that. It's a time thing. I'm at work when you're live.
Sure. Well, that's what I was saying. See, pretty soon I mean, the season's wrapping up. I'll be able to be on topic lists all the time. And yeah.
Oh, we don't want you there. No,
I know, but I'll still, third wheel, got it,
third wheel, more like 10th wheel.
I'll be available. Yeah, flat tire. I get it.
Rex, thank you. Yeah, no, if I'm able to come on, I pop in if I can.
I am halfway through the sketch cards that everyone will be receiving, by the way. So we're halfway there. And I'll do some extra just so that.
Is that the gingerbread man?
Pick the best of the best and leave the rest.
Guys, I created a German swamp creature. This is Slog.
He's German?
Is he gonna fight? Is he gonna
fight?
That's racist. Is Smog gonna? That's racist. Is he gonna fight the Bog?
Maybe. I don't know.
Smog versus Bog.
Smog versus Bog. Slog. Yeah, he's a German.
Okay, now I know what's my next Halloween costume for 2026. Yeah,
there you go, 2026 Slog, everybody.
Yeah,
Slog or Smog?
Slog, Slaugg, Slog.
Slog. He's slow moving.
Why did you spell it that way?
That's very German.
Is faster than German.
Make it German.
Slog.
He's Slog.
He's
ultimate sauerkraut. Slog. We'll be doing anime.
Get to the bayou.
Promote on. Oh yeah, you're gonna do some anime. Senecas. Warning: we do get wild. Awesome, dude. Yeah. Let me go ahead and wrench you, Cynic.
I'm
so
milk
you can
toast.
throw in your link if you want.
You are Hex. You are milk. Smooth and creamy.
I like my.
How long have you
like my hot dogs
been doing
plain.
topicless?
What is this? Be 6 years? 5 years? 6 years? I don't know.
I think about 5 years. I think.
Who knows? Luke remembers. We started technically in 2019, the end of 2019. So I think 6 years. So yeah. Every week. Now we did switch.
Yeah, 6 years. Yeah.
We did switch days, and we did stop like when we first started, and then Frago was doing Fragtober, and I know we didn't do a couple episodes then, but aside from I think 6 years.
And you changed days on it.
We were doing Mondays, but like I said, Frago started doing Fragtober, and he was live Monday nights, and we're like, well, we want to watch also and participate. So whether we were on panel or not, we wanted to participate. So we switched it to Tuesdays, and we've been on Tuesdays ever since.
And I know you do a show with hockey.
Yeah, Bowler and the Beard, sporadic, which I prefer. A weekly show guaranteed is draining. So 2 a week. But yeah, it's Bowler and Beard Wednesday nights, usually at midnight. It all depends based on his schedule. It's either 11 p.m. Eastern or midnight Eastern. All depending on hockey's.
Because he's in Australia.
Well, the other reason being that way I get home from work late-ish and I work out on Wednesday nights. So that way it gives me time to eat dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah. And then Comics and Conversations with Angela Curry. We promote comics. We've had, I think, everybody but Hex on because he hates me. And he's racist.
No, come on.
He's racist. He's wildly racist. I think we did. No, I had you on, but it just wasn't called Comics and Conversations at the time.
Yeah, I don't even think I've ever met Angela.
No, you didn't meet Angela. She wasn't the co-host at the time. But I've had everybody on. So it's Sundays. I do a promo stream. It's not a weekly thing though. I just
and I remember when you didn't do that.
That's why I have a co-host because I can't read chat. So because I can't see it. So I feel bad because of it. So I was like, I can't promote you. I'm sorry. It's just it wouldn't be advisable. But then I was like, well, if I get a co-host that can help me out, and doesn't mind doing it. And Angela's a really good co-host.
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
she does a great job. But yeah, so that, and like I said, the weekly thing, the topicless thing, it's fun, but it can be a little every now and then. You're just like, oh man, I gotta show this. Like it's every week, so it can be a little daunting and exhausting in a way, but it's still fun. Once we get going, I'm fine.
I would invite you to do a daily.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
I only have so much to say, man. And that's why, like if we do topicless and then the next night I Bowler and Beard, I'm like, I said everything last night. I don't know what to talk about now. My life isn't super exciting. I go to work, I come home, I draw comics. Woohoo! Like it's not like I'm going scaling Mount Everest and or hunting gazelle in the forest. I don't do anything. So I only watch so many shows, so I only have so many opinions. Not only that, who wants to hear my opinion anyway? I'm just some schlub.
I finally saw Superman. Now I haven't seen Fantastic Four yet.
I saw Superman. It was there.
I liked
it. Was a movie.
Yeah,
it was a movie, right? I didn't. That damn hyper dog, man.
Mr. Terrific was the best part of that movie.
I agree.
You think
yeah,
so?
He did.
Okay.
I know so.
Why?
Why? He had more. He was more interesting character. He had more action sequences. He was actually a superhero.
Yeah.
He was smart. He was heroic.
He had balls.
He did balls. Yeah.
Very funny.
He kicked ass with those balls.
I don't know. They kind of emasculated the black man. They took his balls away when they.
But he willingly
that fruity soundtrack during his big.
Okay, I was about to say no, Hex. You're not wrong. I am tired of James Gunn's terrible music and putting it in every scene. There's nothing wrong with having a cool orchestrated soundtrack. Like, hey, it works in Guardians. It works in Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
knock it off.
Yeah,
don't put it in Superman.
Please, everything.
Yeah, Mr. Terrific actually got him out of that pocket universe. He actually saved Superman.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
People are complaining about that.
What? Why?
Because Superman had to be saved.
Well, okay, but okay, and I've always said this. Like, people are like,
it happens a lot.
I'm not a Superman fan. I think he is way too overpowered. But they depowered him so much that it was like this is just above average man, not Superman. Like I was like,
average man.
Like, it wasn't really anything.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with having him get saved by somebody else. That's fine. I mean, I think that shows a little bit of a power, fluctuation. But
kind of like Spider-Man, right? I mean, he was always had problems.
Hey, Scarlet.
And this is kind of like Superman with problems. Hey, Scarlet.
But speaking of average, that face down between Superman and Lex, when they're standing face to face, why are they the same height? Superman should be towering over him.
Superman should be towering. You're not wrong.
Yeah,
should be a
Just
very imposing figure.
Freaking Hollywood, everyone has to be the same height.
Did you think the actor played a good Lex Luthor?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
Lex
he was the best part.
Yeah.
He was good.
He
Yeah.
was good. He was good. The guy that played Superman, I thought he fit the role fine. It's just the movie was.
You gotta have good villains to make your hero look better, right? They say that
the villains could have been better.
Your villain, your hero is only as good as your villains that he has to go up against. So, what kind of villains do you do, Jen Psaki here, and circle back to your book? What kind of villains can we expect in this one? Because you've ramped it up with the villains in the second issue.
There's some plant creatures, there's some monsters, there's also the Cerberus. The main bad for this is the Cerberus, which is not your typical Cerberus. I'm not gonna go into details of what
which comes from like Greek and Roman mythology, right?
That's what the Cerberus comes from. That's not our version of the Cerberus.
Not your version, though. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We like to take different things from theology and myths and lore and amalgamate and twist and make them our own, or just like our version of death is nowhere near a stereotypical version of death. So we just like to do that. So our Cerberus is very different. On purpose, it's a cool concept, and like we have the Kraken in this one. So yeah, there's a lot of monsters, cool monsters, and then in book 3, the main big bad is Cernunnos. If you got the supplemental, you get to discover what made him, but he's kind of like the demon or god of all monsters. Like
does that come straight out of your head, or is that something you collaborate with Ink on?
Collaboration. It's everything in this is a collaboration. Now, Ink might come up with an idea and I'll embellish on it, or vice versa. So a lot of it is Ink. He's like, "Oh, I got this cool idea," and and then I'll bounce off of that, and that's. I don't mind working that way at all.
I like the loose style of work. Absolutely, that's kind of what I do. Like I say, I had tried to. Thumbnail it all out and put some side notes, like maybe some bits of dialogue, but I don't have the whole story, and some people like Ben O'Reilly, I was wanting, he's like, well, send me a script. And it's like, I don't work that way. I kind of like to tell it visually. And then, once I get it in, there might be something that inspires me with a bit of dialogue that was added to the art,
Well, one good way to do that, though, Rex, is if somebody's like, hey, send me a script, but you don't work that way, you can always visually do it first for you. Yeah. And then, because you work off of that, then write off of that, then send them the written script.
Yeah.
That way they have the written script. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what you see in your head. Or you can send them both, the written script and your little layouts. That way.
And you're going to have to do that for the letterer anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Unless you're lettering your own thing.
I was going to say, I've never had a letterer, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, working with individuals, obviously, you want to have, if you're a control person, there's nothing wrong with that. You want it your way right away, like Burger King. Just tell them what you want, lay it out, like lay out the panels, lay out the layout, do that, and then give it to them. Be like, I want it to look like this. But as far as character design goes, we don't really do a whole lot of just character design per se. We might draw something and be like, oh, that's cool. And then that'll be it. But there's not a whole lot of character to design prelim. There's more with Frog than there was with Absolute for sure. I develop a lot of stuff on page. But even with the only reason there was a character designs for the Cerberus and the Kraken is because Carl Stefan Chubbs from Mary Boys was doing a variant cover, or did a variant cover, I should say, for Frog 2. And we gave him character designs for those monsters in case he wanted to put them on the cover, which he put the Kraken on the cover.
Yeah.
Get him, dog.
Good job.
That's the only reason those really truly fully exist. Like I drew up, I don't do we have a turnaround for Frog. That's it. I don't do really turnarounds or something like that. Traditionally, like I drew Voodoo Priestess. She looked cool, like on just a thing. And I'm like, oh, this is Voodoo Priestess. Like that was it. Like I don't now, like Ink drew a version of Death and I was like, well, it looks a little too Beetlejuicy, so I redrew a version of Death, and like it's not like we did a turnaround of it. I just drew it. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just how we work. Pardon me.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
4 days. So a Tuesday is going to be the last night on Talk With Us, I guess. Whoever yours or Luke's channel.
It is Luke's turn to host, but with the Frog being closing out, I'll see if he'll let me host. I don't think he'll mind, considering he gives him time to draw then. But we'll see whose channel. Tomato. But
right.
Yeah. So Tuesday closes. 4 days left for Frog G2. Back at today on Indiegogo. You can also get book 1 if you missed out on it as a catch-up tier. We lower the price point, increase the page count, increase the quality. You're not going to want to miss it.
Yeah, this campaign should be doing a lot better than it is.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
well,
and attest to the quality of the art.
Let's see if we can get maybe like
and the storytelling
500 or more. Yeah, it'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, with Inkspot's colors, it's just, I mean, it would be a great project even if you just did it with Jason in black and white. But with Inkspot's, it's so rich, it's so diverse. I mean, he's really bringing his A game. You can tell.
Diverse like the panel. Yeah, but you're not wrong. Ink is he's a beast. He's really good, and it helps the book campaign. And yeah, we also think the campaign is underfunded, but we're still happy and we're fortunate that we're funded, and so we got the backers that we get. Money's tight. Money's really tight all around. And like I said, I know even us lowering the price point, it's like that's still, $26 after shipping. It's like, I gotta eat today, or I gotta get groceries for a couple days. Like that $26 can go a long way in other things. So we get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
what is it your personal opinion that things will get better, or are they gonna stay about the same, or are they gonna get worse? What do you think?
I kind of think it's gonna. People need to change with the tide. I think it'll pretty much, like, this is probably the norm for a while. Like it's just gonna be homey, because even like the bigger professionals aren't doing the numbers they used to do. Even the Danger Girl thing, like it's at, I think, 500K. I think that should be like $1 million campaign. So it's just, money's tight all around. It's just the way it is. And so we got to move with the tide, much like Frog moves with the tide in Frog G2 while he's on the boat with the Kraken sailing across, or on the boat with the Karan.
Release the Kraken.
Yeah, they do encounter the Kraken. So he's on the river Styx with Karan the boatman.
Yeah, it's a wonderful premise for a story this time around.
Let's play trailer one more time, guys.
We've all read the stories. The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life,
stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
Hell yeah. Hold on.
I've gone fully blind. No.
This is the way it could be for you.
That's the way it's going to end up, maybe. If technology doesn't keep going. Yeah.
Yes. Back Froggy today. There's also, we got our campaigns, got Rex's campaign. If you want to go ahead and share yours, Rex, and also Hex, you want to share yours as well. So we're going to, just kind of share a little bit of campaigns where we're at. So, Jason, thanks for coming in, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Stay as long as you need to, or, whatever you need to do. So, yeah, that'd be great. Let's go ahead and see what Rex's has. Got the Devil Flyer. The Devil's Weapon.
Devil's Weapon?
Devil's Weapon. Yeah.
That was Devil
73 backers, and I'm currently working on everyone's sketch card that they're going to get with their charter member card. Everybody gets a charter member card if they back the Ashcan or back this campaign, and even digital tier, you'll get a charter member card, and that's going to be the important card that you want to get because that entitles you to free stuff from now on in the mail. And I will always check your address to make sure you haven't moved. And just randomly, you'll receive something in the mail. This time it's going to be original artwork. We've had sketch cards, and sadly, I don't have one scanned enough on the campaign yet, but the different artists are featured here. Early work for me. In fact, this piece here, that Sand Devil, Red Valkyrie, Shay owns that piece. She bought that piece at one of her auctions. But yeah, lots of art, a lot of artists on here. We've probably employed close to 30 people in some capacity this campaign. And it's not just about one character here, Devil Flyer, but there's a charter member card right there. And those have been printed up, and the sketch cards, everybody get a Devil Flyer card. Everybody gets a 6 a.m. sticker as well, and gets a character head sketch. Nice. And zigzag magnet, and you get a midnight card, and you get this by Apex Comics, and inked and stock colored by me, and then Omer Glitch card that'll be all together. And the next one that we getting close to unlocking is the Bog sticker, 6 a.m. sticker, and we'll also add 4 more pages to the book. So if you want the Bog sticker by 6 a.m., everybody should want that thing because it looks awesome. There's also 3 pages down here. We got additional stretch goals there, one being and another original piece of art by me. So with the campaign, you're going to get two pieces of original artwork from me for sure. That's locked in, that's baked in. And
fresh baked.
It's 48 pages now, but we'll be adding, additional pages if we reach that next stretch goal. And I think we will as people see me getting stuff printed up, the standee, the tapestry and things like that. I think we'll get some more backers.
Very cool. Hex, you got Nephilim Squadron on Fund My Comic.
Nephilim Squadron.
Oh yeah.
Good book.
Yes, Nephilim Squadron. Hey. Yeah, this is the preview version of that I had on Indiegogo back in 2020. I slapped it up here on Fund My Comic, and you can get that shipped to you. It's a 36-page black and white sci-fi high octane action story. It takes place in the 28th century about a clone pilot who desires a soul, and whoa, look at that, some awesome page.
Shouldn't Buck Rogers be getting pretty close to becoming public domain?
Mike Rogers?
No,
who's
Buck Rogers?
Oh, Buck Rogers.
Who's Mike Rogers?
Huh?
Mike Rogers,
Captain America's brother?
Yeah,
Rex is daydreaming of other men.
See, that would be cool if the Nephilim Squadron could bump into Buck Rogers or Flash Gordon.
No, now it's Mike. Right? No, Hex is now creating Mike Rogers. So you gave it to him. It's
Mike Rogers, right?
Mike Rogers of the 27th century.
27th.
Yeah, that's right. So up until it's public domain, it's Mike Rogers. Then it switches over to Buck.
Yeah, get Mike on here. We'll interview him.
Yeah, we'll get Mike Rogers on. He's available.
This is the 36-page preview of the color version, which was on Indiegogo, and it's still being colored. That's now 102 story pages.
Wow.
Wow,
I have that preview. It's a good book. I've read it.
It's an omnibus.
I liked it.
Hey, no, it's actually just three issues, and like a trade paperback. That's what the volume 1 is. But this one you can have shipped to you right away if you're in the US.
Yep.
As a little taster, a teaser.
How close
It's
are you
essentially the
getting
first issue.
to getting the 102 pages done?
It's going slow still, but
50
yeah.
pages?
Yeah,
40 pages?
probably
Yeah.
close to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 40 pages to continue flatting and coloring, kind of overlapping the duties.
Cat duty.
Duties. Yeah, some of the characters here, and yeah, so yeah, if
Some
you
of
want,
the
you can.
inspirations for the book.
That's right.
Unlike
let's check
Jason,
out
he reads.
Unlike Jason, he can read.
He can read, right? Well, you know,
Who says Melvin
Elon's
can't
working
read?
on something for you, you know, a chip to put in your brain so you can see
Mhm.
better.
Well, the chip in the brain thing is already a thing, but you know, yeah, we've all said technology might be something that'll help me out.
Yeah,
Doctor
yeah.
J
Well,
say something.
I
But
don't
back-
want to
back
put
from
anything in my
Squadron.
brain.
I can't wait till it's
Back-
perfected.
If they can
Nephilim
relay
Squadron.
that to some glasses, I would be fine with
Trying
that.
to pitch Nephilim Squadron here.
Oh,
Rex.
okay,
This
go
is-
ahead.
this is
Go play
talking
a
about my
video,
dumb eyeballs.
It's
Gun.
fine. It's good.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you.
Oh no!
Side
Again,
fan.
Hey, you.
Oh, what's your?
why does it do that all the time?
Oh no, it's
Damn.
screen. Oh no,
I don't know. It's
see,
your
when I go
campaign. Why
to-
does it do that?
it does that to mine too sometimes. It's all weird. It gets all.
Okay,
I
let's just
noticed
play it on
that
and watch it on
campaigns
YouTube.
that
here.
are hooked up with Venmo, you can't hardly play them. I don't know why that is.
Oh, I don't
Really?
either.
Venmo.
Venmo?
Yeah.
Venmo is a.
I know
paid
yours
service.
isn't that way.
Venmo is like
Venmo's the-
PayPal.
Play
Yeah,
that bean footage. Do it.
Yeah, I know, but why Venmo? Oh, that's weird.
Rex went back.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, you. Wi-Fi fan. Are you finally ready to have your head explode? Never before seen
no.
sci-fi action. A strange new world. Exotic technology. Kick-ass characters. And a story that will turn your mind inside out. Nephilim Squadron, Volume 1. Available now on fundmycomic.com.
Good voiceover.
Yeah, it is good.
I like that AI
Huh.
trailer.
That's
Especially-
Alan Intelligence.
Especially since, because especially since you made it before.
He just
AI
had to
came
go
out.
there.
Wait,
And of
hold
course,
on, I got a
last-
cough.
But not
I-
least, I've got Fembat Volume 1.
Oh,
And
you-
we
I
are
would
very
say,
close.
Jason, you cantankerous old coot, but he's younger than I am. So what I know.
I am cankerous. I have canker sores.
Oh,
Okay, Chris.
Oh
him
my
bad.
Fembat. Yeah, it's
Batty. So Batty.
Now, see, she could actually have a cave, and you could go to the Bat Po,
technically does have
you
it.
could.
and it would work.
Definitely. Yes, it would work. Very much so. Yes, go-go dancer Olivia Del Rey, 1968, gets bit by a vampire at her go-go club. The next day, she acquires vampire powers plus disadvantages. Can't go to the sunlight, can't go to church, and she can't see her reflection in her mirror.
Oh.
She spends 50 years trying to find a vampire to kill him in order for her to regain back her humanity. In the search, she meets up with a scientist, Nigel Emery, who creates the Fembat battle armor to enable her to battle vampires, demons, monsters, anything that goes bump in the night. And she makes a few friends along the way.
Aw.
56 pages of pulse-pounding, black and white, superhero action, horror, intrigue, and comedy. So,
Voice,
yes.
voice pounding.
It's a funny book.
Yes, it's a funny book, guys. You guys get the Fembat Dan Lawless cover. We're about $150 in order for us to get to 2.2K, so everyone can get the Dan Lawless Fembat trading card. Got very close, guys. Very close. Get it. We have a nice T-shirt and comic book combo for a nice $40 there. There's 3 versions. Got the Dan Lawless here. You got mine. the wraparound, and you got Omer Glitch's Seducer Fembat shirt, and we're gonna see if we get a Omer Glitch cover with the Seducer cover to try off with that one.
It's hard to get.
It's hard to get, yeah, man.
He's in demand.
Yes, it is. You get a good deal.
Now you have Enforcers Inc. also on this.
I've got Enforcers Inc. It's a 1980s super team based in San Diego. It's 24 full color pages in a ashcan size book. You get it for $7.
I love that you make it look like a treasure edition.
Yes. That cover was based on the Avengers. The Marvel Treasure Edition #7 is a homage cover to Jack Kirby. Drew that in. I had fun with it.
That's some awesome fan art there, too.
Yeah, fan art. Yeah, Marcus Culligrew there with the Fembat.
Oh, I like Marcus.
Yeah, looks really
or
cool.
we should call it fin art. Fin art.
Fin art, yeah.
Funny Rex.
You get Tank Ferret's cover with the Dracula.
Tank.
Yeah.
Tank's dope too.
Tiggity Tank.
John Epple. So little booty.
Epple. Wow, you got some great talent on this kid.
Yeah. And I got Acapad. Nice energy coming out of this Fembat right here. Yeah, Peter DeLuca. And of course, you got Omer Glitch. Nice.
You had great talent. Never mind.
Kidding,
Omer. I'm kidding. You're
you got
and
the Dawn. Got the bloodthirsty Fembat. Yeah.
You got the whole show crew up in here. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I mean, she's somebody's milk mama.
Absolutely.
Man,
yeah, everyone gets every backer currently gets the big the bookmark here. But we're so close to getting that Dan Lawless training card, just 150 away.
You know you want it.
Go ahead, spread the word, guys. Fembat Volume 1 on Fun My Comic. Check it out. You'll love it. I've spent 3 years passionately putting this book together.
Back it today.
And I had fun. It's back it today. Share the word. It's cool. We're going to play this nice little video here. Getting back to the 60s. If you have some acid lay around, pop that in and watch this video. It'll blow your socks off.
Yeah. Back it today on Hirokon. Ohio-kan.
Ruby. Small arm out.
And I will get her revenge. It's the revenge. And bad revenge.
Great animation by Pedro Ang and Mr. Good Stuff.
Good stuff. Absolutely. It's fun.
All
right. So, Jason, where are you going to be next? You got a couple of shows lined up. You got your topic list on Tuesday. Anything else going on?
I mean, I might go live at some point, but yeah, that's the next slated thing is topicless Tuesday 9:15, whether my channel or Death Metal Hero. Subscribe to both and find out, everybody. And Backfrog G2,
the big closing.
Line art fully done, colors 70% done. We should be in your hands by February. Yeah,
that would be great. Rex, you got the 4:00 show coming up.
Yeah, right? If I don't sleep through it.
You want to sleep through it? Yeah, set your alarm for that. Backfrog G, there's the link right here, guys. Check it out.
New art reveal.
Yeah.
On the show.
Hex, where are you going to be?
Oh, I don't know.
In his room. That's
in your spaceship.
Yeah, being a hermit. I'll be hermetically sealed.
Well, I've got a Hello Comic Skate show Wednesday with Andy Smith coming on, promoting, of course, Lilith and whatever.
Lilith.
Lilith. I think they may have
And
closed it down, as far as I know. But
No, I don't think it's in demand. I don't think it's
in
closed.
demand.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
As far as I know, it's in demand.
Milk it.
Big guy.
well, I'll be there to back you up if Andy Smith bails on you again. So
Oh, right. That's okay. But
or maybe I can just join in with you.
For Dennis, he's having some. He's in the hospital. There's a kidney, I believe.
Oh,
What?
really?
So, prayers
Wow, I
for,
haven't heard that.
for Dennis Turner. Yeah.
Well,
So, yeah, make sure he's okay. And but Andy will pop in on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central or 11 a.m. Eastern time. Wednesday, October 8th, which would have been my mom's 93rd birthday. So this is in honor of her. Live stream,
Nice.
little Hello Comic Skate, little promotion here with Andy Smith, and whoever wants to pop in, we'll have a nice little blast, nice little show. It'll be cool.
Do it.
All right, so guys, have a wonderful weekend. Wonderful
And
next
gals,
week.
you had a couple ladies in the chat.
Well,
Ooh,
check
I
out
got
Shadowhawks. Is
Yes.
Shadowhawk streaming? Check out Shadowhawk stream too.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He had a panel
Right.
on when I last noticed.
Oh, he's not live. Never mind.
Yeah, Shadowhawk is live, I believe. Is he not live? Oh.
No, he usually runs about an hour or less.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. His show is. Yeah, check out Shadowhawk's high noon show on a replay. See what he's up to.
Check it
out. Yeah, check it out. All right, guys. Have a great day. See ya on
Get
the
outta
flip side of
here.
the next video. Ciao for now. Keep collecting.